Welcome back to the Dirty Shirt Podcast.
This is Season 2, Episode 15.
My name's Braden.
And I'm Nolan.
And we're off.
Like rotten tomatoes.
Yuck.
Coming up on the Dirty Shirt Podcast.
Happy birthday, dear Talia.
And just now, actually, I put on my favorite me pants.
We're getting a skeptical look from the wife.
Yeah,
I think we should bring Buva and Madel.
Were you a top thing with that?
Well, the good thing with that was...
Are you a John? Joel, are you a top or a bottom?
So moving on.
And merch is here, as promised.
So in Fellowship...
Lord of the Rings.
I'm just kidding.
Were they fresh?
That's wrong. That's
you are
wrong.
getting the wrong grapes.
I disagree.
Only me being like, I never got Honey Crisp that's wrinkly and it only lasts for a day. You're talking about raisins. How dare you?
Best Honeycrisp apple I've ever had.
Whoa.
Oh.
I think
that was crazy.
I'm going to choose orange.
Boo. Rotten Tomatoes stink. Gross.
They're certainly off.
Yeah.
They're off, man.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing that's off, it's Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten tomatoes.
Yeah. The rating system as well. We've talked about this before on the podcast. Not very accurate. But today we're talking about the fruit.
Yes.
Fruit or vegetable?
That
or
is
are
a
we
good
getting
question.
into that?
Oof. Fruit man? I would say it's a fruit.
Okay.
Because it's like juicy. How many vegetables are super juicy? Cucumber? Fresh cucumbers? I mean,
I wouldn't
there's
consider
water.
them
There's
juicy.
significant water in there.
Would you Would you
If you-
consider fruits juicy? Like a pear?
Yeah, like
yeah. I
I
think
don't know.
if you
Like an
bite
apple?
into it and you're in danger of stuff coming down your arm, I guess apples don't really do that.
Yeah.
watermelon,
Yeah.
peaches.
Would a cucumber do that?
If you like had no lips or gums, probably.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I do have the
Produce man?
Just teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I was thinking vice versa. Like if you
Harvey
had no
Dent.
teeth, if you just had lip and gum, it would probably be juicing.
so you need both. If you have both, then it's a vegetable.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, like, is it the clarifier everyone says, like, seeds?
Yeah. I don't really understand it, though.
Yeah, because I'm like a pepper.
Everything has seeds.
Yeah.
Literally every plant has seeds.
No.
How can it be a
Potato.
plant if it doesn't have seeds?
Seedless watermelon.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Sprouts.
So then those are vegetables?
Maybe they just don't exist.
I always understood it as a plant has fruit. All plants have fruit. That is the like sustenance for their offspring to take from. And you're either eating the fruit part of the plant or you're eating the not fruit part of the plant, which is the vegetable part. I heard that once. So
You're
Well,
saying
when-
all plants have fruit?
Well, yeah,
all
like,
fruit
Yeah.
producing plants. Because, like, flowers don't have fruit.
but like I think
I
the
don't know.
flower is the fruit of the
yeah.
plant.
I don't know. I'm not allowed to look up anything on this show, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't know.
That's
for
true.
certain.
You're not allowed to.
I looked up something last time.
Oh, really?
I looked up what
Let's turn it down a little.
that one kind of vinegar, balsamic. I looked up
Yes.
balsamic vinegar.
Sure.
So
Right. Yeah, I mean, because, yeah, I think, well, isn't the whole thing like botanically fruit is something different than culinary fruit? And that's why, like, tomato gets
like the
categorized
scientific
in-
category versus
Yeah. That's why it gets categorized into different things, I think. So, like, I think it is both a fruit and a vegetable, depending who you ask.
yeah. And then depending on who you ask, on top of that, there's no such thing as either of them.
Right. Exactly. Hank Green.
There was a
Probably, yeah.
court case on it. Did you know that?
Really?
Court case.
Because there was, I could be wrong. I could be just someone told me something and I
We'll go with it.
misremember.
Nice.
But there was a court case because fruits and vegetables have different taxes on them depending on how they're shipped. And so this group was like, it's a fruit because it's cheaper or vice versa or vegetable. And I think it got titled as a fruit officially by the government.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
At
That's
least by
funny.
the NMFCA, the National Motor Freight Association. Take out the
There's a
C.
C. Cargo?
Take out the C.
Oh.
NMFC is the class. NMFTA is the association.
Well,
Wow,
so Asher, why exactly do you know that? Oh, and by the way, your name's Asher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
well,
didn't introduce
yeah,
Joel.
we'll take this opportunity. Well, the reason we're talking about fruit and vegetables specifically is because our good friend Joel, new face on the pod. Actually, kind of. You were on the New Year's episode.
I think I had a big plate of food, if I
Yeah,
remember.
you did. It was awesome. So go back to, what was that, episode 4 of season 2?
I don't know.
I don't remember. One of our earlier episodes in season 2. I know, I think it was like 8. Doesn't matter. We not want to remember. It's fine.
Yeah.
Go to the New Year's episode of season 2. Joel was featured in that. Asher was also in that episode. Asher is also episode 13 of season 1 with Josh. Unfortunately, Caroline, Josh's wife, stole Josh to be on season 2. So we're like kind of we're like getting winding down season 2, and these are 2 guys that we really wanted to have on. So put them together, and we're all friends, so it works.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys know our history with Asher, friend, long time, was in marching band with me, which we got to talk about that we talked about last night.
Yeah.
Later.
Add to the list of things we're planning on talking about already.
Yeah. But yeah, Joel, longtime friend, camp guy. I think your first summer was 2019.
Yep.
Which was Asher's first summer working staff at camp as well.
Mm-hmm.
They were both on overnight, which is cool. I would have been co-counseling for both of them during that time. And then we did 1 year together on overnight with also Asher. And yeah, lots of camp stuff over the years. And then just being friends. I lived with Joel for a little bit.
Yeah,
I no
you did.
longer live with Joel because Ding Dang went and got married. And I mean, I had moved out before that. Yeah.
I got married because you moved out.
Yeah. So, yeah, cool. Lots of cool stuff over the years. Yeah. Joel's great. I'm excited for the Muppets to experience some Joel. So, some more of him. But yeah. So yes, Joel works produce. I guess Nolan, when did you meet Joel? Probably 2021. Probably. Or maybe hanging around before.
Yeah, might have met you 2020. 2021 was like my full-time year, so saw you, but you were like overnight. So we weren't like, it was mostly
Right.
just friend group type stuff.
Yeah.
Where
we
we
were in
started.
different programs, so
Yeah.
it was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Joel is a produce man. He works in the produce industry. So that's why we were talking about fruits and vegetables. Joel, you want to give us a short little snapshot of what you do?
Yeah. So I help run 2 produce stands in like a farmer's market where all the stands are owned by different people. And so I help manage both stands, pretty much like making sure the help is waiting on people, making sure customers are satisfied. I buy about half the produce when it's homegrown. And then, set it up, prep it, make it look nice, make sure it's good quality. And go through all that.
So when a tomato gets close to rotten, how do you decide how much a percentage to take off of it?
That's a good
Like
question.
A dirty shirt.
So, so the stand I work at, we deal in very like high quality stuff. So stuff that like I don't really buy because I don't really care if it's like top notch, but like it's pretty nice. So like if a tomato has like a blemish on one side, we'll put like 2. They're pretty big. We'll put like 2 in a basket and for $1. And we just kind of estimate with other things like that.
Sure.
So.
And is that something that you do a lot of, or is that somebody else's call? Or?
Yeah, so it's So it's me and like 2 other guys that kind of oversee everything. And so we'll all kind of like break it into thirds and take her over different sections. And yeah, so the section I'm kind of overseeing, I'll pick through now and then. I'll sort through things as I'm putting new stuff up. And yeah,
Cool.
just kind of send it.
Very cool.
What's like the highest breed of tomato, and how much would that run you? Because you go ahead. I have a story then.
Okay. So I think, so it all depends on like the prices, because produce prices change a lot. And so like I think the highest we've sold tomatoes were $5.99 a pound, and they would have been like grown in like Lancaster County, Leola area. And so those were, it was like one tomato was like almost like $6 or $7,
Wow.
which is insane.
That is crazy. Well, that's good to know, because we were at this store called Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, and we never go there. We were just on our way home from something else, and we were like, pop in. It'd be fun. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like discount grocery stores like that, Blessings of Hope, if you're familiar. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That feels like a thrift store to me. It's like an experience. I love being there. So we're going in. We walk in. There's this huge wall of Gushers, like big box. Big packets in each box, $3 for the whole box. Anyways, I was like, so there's like amazing deals there. So we're going around, and I actually needed tomatoes for something, and we never shop here regularly. So I just grab a couple tomatoes, we put them in the bag. We're at checkout, and like they're ringing them up, and it like says like on the thing, it's like beep, and it's like says like beef something something whatever, and it was like $5.99 a pound, and I was like, no shot. Like, did they ring it in wrong? Like, I was like, no shot. That tomato is $6 a pound. It was like $13 for the tomatoes I got. I was so upset.
Especially after seeing those Gushers and everything else.
I'm like, everything here is supposed to be cheap. You can't be selling me the highest end tomatoes of all time.
Dude, it's
My goodness.
It's so fair, because like that'll happen at market. You'll get like this nice old lady taking her time, kind of creaking around, grabs, these are nice tomatoes, hands me to it, and maybe buys like one other thing. She's like, hey, so your total's like $12. But I just got accelerated tomatoes. Yeah, I know.
Dang. So that's kind of crazy. I never considered like, so you guys we are the high quality produce.
Yep.
So is it like, do you get a lot of like, what's your main client base or like customer base? You get like a lot of like, I don't know, like high end, restaurants or like, I don't know.
Yeah. So it's not our main source, but we have like 5 different restaurants that we wholesale to that'll buy cases of stuff.
Okay.
Which is, of course, a lot better deal than buying individual.
Right.
And so they'll do that. But, yeah, I'd say most of the time, people who have a lot of money and don't know what to do with it will come. But the nice thing also is for people who really want to eat, like, super, like not even, like, organic, but, like, super, like, fresh and, like, they want stuff that'll last more than 1 week. Like,
okay.
Like, some of our stuff can last for at least, like, 4 weeks because it's so fresh.
Right.
And so it's just easier for them than having to throw away stuff that they waste then.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's also nicer than like people like, in California picking tomatoes off while they're like green and then just like shipping them and then like spraying spritz on them so that they turn red,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about the shipping industry of produce?
No, actually nothing. We do not ship anything that is perishable. So,
and perhaps what are you talking about?
Well, you might be talking about my job at a 3PL, a third-party logistics company. So, for the folks at home who don't know, because everyone here, of course, already knows what that is exactly. We will manage your freight and shipping needs, like freight wise, as in anything on a pallet and bigger. So if you make buttons, and you need to sell them, or you've sold them and you need to send them to California and some to Ohio and some to Canada, you can just tell us what needs to go. We will get the best rate between all the LTL carriers, and then manage all that for you. So LTL is just like the kind of shipping where it's just like maybe one pallet, not an entire truck. So is a little bit more to manage than just send the truck that way. So yeah, that is the company I work for. I do their data needs, kind of some IT stuff. So, but we do not do any produce stuff or perishable stuff. There are other 3PLs, I'm sure, that do only that.
Yeah.
And you have your own truck that drives to Philadelphia to the distribution center to buy your stuff and then bring it back.
Do you still go with
Yes.
them to do that?
I do. So when we do that, we start at like 1:30 in the morning. So I don't do it a lot because I don't want to necessarily do that.
Yeah.
But I do it every now and then when I'm free because it's extra money and it's a lot of fun. It's crazy how big it is. It's I wish I had the data, but it's literally just a block of produce, like a street block. I mean, it's over millions of dollars of just produce that sit there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's funny. My cousin for a long time worked in exactly the opposite of what you do, like like just strictly perishables. So of like the same thing, like LTL shipping stuff. So
which I can only imagine. Like, there's already a lot of like pressure, like time wise.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this person needs this like tomorrow. We need to get it there, or like if something just gets. Sometimes the carriers we use, such as like FedEx does freight, or if you've heard of like Old Dominion, like those are the companies that would be doing that. It's possible for them to just put it on the wrong truck, send it to the wrong terminal or something. And a lot of what we do is we also like we do the tracking. So like whatever company who is our customer doesn't have to worry about making sure the freight actually gets there. But a lot of times we have to call a million different people at FedEx and like, where is this? Or, hey, I need this document saying that these charges are approved or something like that. So all of that, though, dealing with in 2 days, all of these tomatoes will be rotten would be a big difference.
yeah.
So
Or 4 days if they're high end.
unless you're selling them to Joel, then he'll buy them anyway.
I worked for a hardware company for a while, and one of my main jobs was unloading trucks and whatnot. And so there would be a lot of times where like there would just be a pallet that got dropped off, and we're like, this was not for us. And then like we usually just expect like a call randomly from Old Dominion or whoever, and like, hey, do you have this pallet? Yeah. All right, we'll come get it. Sorry about that. Like, yeah. All right. It didn't happen a lot, but enough that it was like we had a normal process for it. And, but yeah, so.
And there was one time where one of our customers was sending hardware of some kind to his hardware store.
Yep.
And there was some tracking issues with it where I think the carrier was saying, or somewhere along the line, someone was saying, oh, this isn't delivered yet, or maybe someone's list wasn't complete, and they're like, did this actually deliver? And so we tracked it, and it was like, we don't see this carrier uses paper delivery receipts, so like they didn't have it on file. So we're making all these calls, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Braden's work. They're talking about the person who signed for it is listed as Brandon B. He told me that he's the only one there with the initials BB because that's how he does his signature. So I was like, that's Braden.
Yeah.
So I called him up on my cellular telephone, and I was like, hey, did you sign for this chain?
Yeah, and I was like,
I don't know. I'm driving to somewhere.
Yeah, well, I was on a forklift, I think, at the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when you called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you may have been. I think you were driving. You were driving in your vehicle to somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway,
you
were like, hey, call
Jeremy,
Trent.
Yeah.
Or Trent. Yeah.
That's funny.
So then I and I got it.
Yeah, that was my main response for pretty much everything. I don't know, call Trent.
Yeah.
And usually it was figured out within the next 10 minutes because, Trent's a wizard. So, yeah.
That was fun. There's another story of a similar type I have to put in here quick.
Yeah.
Your very own wife recently or now works at another of our customers like that we do shipping for, and I think I was like trying to get
Who's
the
sitting
holiday-
over there, by the way?
Yeah. She won't admit it. Yeah, I was like trying to get the holiday schedule of like all of our customers, like, oh, when are you guys gonna be closed for Thanksgiving and Christmas or something? It's like I could call the office phone, but I want to try and call Faith just so I can use my personal contacts, but it didn't work. But it was funny.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah, I was just saying. I was like, wow, using your phone while operating a forklift.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, yeah.
No, he was not on the forklift. He was driving his car, which is much better.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Nice.
well, the reason why. Oh, what do we got here?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Talia. Happy birthday to you.
It is Talia's actual birthday today. Woohoo!
Happy birthday.
What?
I have an eyelash.
Oh, and there's Faith too. There's Faith. Yeah.
I have an eyelash. Funny
Faith, you were
story about
definitely in
this.
frame there.
At the Super Bowl party, my eyelash was found in Nolan's buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, what?
Yeah, McKenna was like, I have something of yours, and it was my eyelash. Like, I put on fake eyelashes, and so it was in Nolan's chicken dip, buffalo chicken dip. Anyway, so I wanted to show you this. If that's PTSD for you, it's yours now.
Yes.
Oh,
Talia was also featured on the New Year's Eve episode that was talked about before. So go check that out again if you're doing that. It's her birthday today. Well, we wanted to do that because, this is like kind of a birthday themed episode. It's my birthday tomorrow.
And it's my birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I have to
Here.
sit right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, right there. I thought you were holding a bug from a distance. I was like, what is this?
Sorry. Go ahead now.
I don't have to stay for very long, by the way. I don't know what the
No,
rules
it's
are
okay.
with this.
Yeah, the rules are you have to stay until you don't want to stay anymore. Yeah. What did you do on your
We
birthday
could leave,
today?
is what you're saying? We're not stuck here.
I hung out with my mom all day, and just now, actually, I put on my favorite me pants. So me's like on the Wii.
I know
You
what
give
you're
them the
saying.
red pants if they're a favorite. So today I'm a favorite because it's my birthday. So I'm the favorite me.
That's fun.
And so I hung out with my mom all day. Both of my classes were canceled for no reason. Don't know why.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
And my professor was like, I'll see you when you're 22. And I was like, I'm 22 today. But thank you, yes. And I looked for shoes for a while. We literally just drove from store to store trying to find the right pair. The shoe didn't fit, so I didn't wear it, but yeah.
Well, I think birthdays are a very interesting thing. Like I'm technically not 24 yet, but I'm absolutely more 24 than I am 23. I'm like closer to 24 than I am 23 today. Like, so I think it's funny that I don't know, like it seems like you should be like the day where you like turn the age is like halfway in between the two dates. You know what I mean? Like, because like at the day after my half birthday, I would have been closer to 24 than I was to 23. Really?
Faith said that's how the Chinese do it.
Faith said that's how the Chinese do it, and then she said they used to. So I don't know if they don't do that anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She's saying she doesn't know for sure.
Faith
Gotcha.
just said she doesn't know for sure.
She's not sure.
Which
I don't know.
Is that because they use the Chinese calendar, which the New Year is not our New Year? Maybe is that what it? No, it doesn't make sense.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
Today,
Your
I
birthday
know-
is also
yeah.
accounted for that.
I know they write their dates as year, month, date instead
Year,
of
month, date.
or year, month, day instead of
Really?
we do month, day, year.
Yeah,
But most places do
Most places do
day, month, year.
right.
Mm.
Which month, day, or month? Sorry, year, month, day kind of makes sense. Like you think year is like the biggest thing, and then you put the smaller thing on top, and then the smallest thing on top of that.
Yeah.
You know?
But also day, month, year makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense
that works.
because the day is the most important thing that's changing the most frequently.
True.
And then month and then year.
Yeah.
I could see how for like archivals and stuff, the year could be first.
Yeah.
But day for daily life, most people don't even write the year when they're writing the date on their paper in school. So
I argue that month is the most important thing to be first. Because when you're setting dates, it's usually a large amount of time out, unless it's like tomorrow or Friday, but you'll say tomorrow or Friday. So a lot of your dates either are there's a name for it like tomorrow, or it's like in the next month, and then you don't want someone to see a date and then see the day and be like, oh, it must be this one. I'm not looking any farther subconsciously.
Because then when someone's saying like, hey, are you free on October 6th?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Like, oh, October.
Oh, yes.
Let me look at my
You know what I
calendar.
mean? It's like if they're like, are you free the 6th of? And you're like, what
Yeah.
month? I don't know.
Oh, the
Maybe
6th?
I
Oh, my
am. Maybe I'm
birthday?
not.
Oh, yeah,
October. And then you're like, oh, no, I'm busy that day.
exactly.
Asher's birthday is December 6th, and the reason I know this is because I am his sister.
Oh yeah, that's
What?
true.
I guess we
We didn't say that.
And I'd like to tell everyone that because I'm so proud to have him as a brother, and I feel like he brings me up. You know what I mean? Does that
Like
make
your
sense?
status.
My status.
Yeah.
Like it's like we average each
Before-
other out a little bit.
Yeah. Before you were just Talia. Now
I'm
you're
Asher's sister.
Sister Talia.
But that also means that he's Talia's brother.
which
So that lowers him a
Yeah.
little bit.
On
But it's
your-
okay.
well, it depends who
Scale.
who's you know. Who
That's
you
true. With my friends, it's they love you. My friends love you.
Great.
So,
think. Yeah.
but I
Well,
also have similar friends to you. My friends that aren't
we
friends
share-
with you,
You guys
love
share
you.
friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're elevated by being our friends
Yes.
in Talia's range.
Hierarchy
Yeah.
of status.
No. What, on a value of 1 to 10, how important are birthdays to you? If we could go around. Brayden?
Yeah, I'll go. What? So like 1 being.
Not valuable.
Yeah, 1 being it's just any other day. 10 being this is the greatest day ever every year.
So important. We must celebrate.
Yeah. I would say a 4. 4. It's like I think like it's cool and like is like, oh cool, I'm this age now. It's significant like when people ask me how old I am, I now say the next number instead of the number before. But like and like I very much so enjoy getting gifts and like being told happy birthday and all of that. But like if that doesn't happen, cool. I'm going to continue to live either way. So, I like it, but like, I don't think it's necessarily like anything to write home about. Super, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I write home about it. I love birthdays. It's an 11 because it's March 11th. March 11th is the best day of the year for me.
March 11th is the best day of
It's
the
one of the
year for
greatest
me.
days.
One of the great. One of the great.
Go on.
So I think birthdays are the best holiday because not my birthday specifically, but birthdays, like each person gets a day just to be celebrated for being alive. And you know how hard it is to be born? Like, you know what the odds are for being born? It's crazy. So birthdays are my favorite holiday. I love my birthday, and I used to have really high expectations for it, but this year I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I'm alive. Like just like enjoy like shopping with my mom and not buying much and just hanging out and like enjoying music, enjoying driving. So it's like a day of gratitude for me. So I think they're really special. And then you get to make a big deal about it. I'm going to wear a tiara for my party on Friday. All of you are invited, but I think only Asher can actually come. But that's okay.
I'll be coming late, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be a PowerPoint night. So I love presentations. I'm a nerd for school. I love talking in front of people. So That's what I want to do for my birthday party.
What?
Next.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
I said
11.
11
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
I missed that.
for March 11th.
Right.
Your present is a presentation.
Mm.
For me, I agree with all that, but also I don't know. I'm just very modest. I don't know. I think it's like a 5 for me for birthdays. I'm like, I don't mind other people making a big deal out of it, like if they want to celebrate it. But for me, I'm just like, it's another day. Like, I appreciate the birthday wishes and people being thoughtful, but I'm also like, I don't like need a party. I think especially as you get older, you're just kind of like, maybe when I turn 50, I'll have a party. Although, we should go quickly and say how old we're turning.
Yeah. I'm turning 24.
I was going to say we should have me guess who's turning how many years, because I actually don't always remember all of your ages.
What would you guess for me?
25.
Okay.
Nolan, I'm going to guess 25.
Correct.
Nice. I'm guessing 22 for myself, which I know is correct. Joel.
About a month from now is his birthday.
Is this
Yeah.
my birthday or?
So
what
now
am-
I got to figure out how old you're turning.
What am I turning on my? Okay,
I'm going to venture to say 27.
that's a good guess.
Is it 26?
I know it's 27.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
And Asher, this is the real money maker.
Yep.
Money shot.
Are you
we'll just-
turning what I currently am?
What you
or
are
the
turning.
next-
So I got to do some
what I'm
mental
returning?
math.
This will decide if you're still
In December.
Asher's sister.
You
So
got to
the
figure out
next
what age
birthday
he
I have.
is,
Yeah.
and you have to add 1.
Okay. We can do this.
Wait, let me think of that equation.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's
So I'm 22. Asher is 3 years
Deriving
older
it
than
from
me.
her own birthday.
25, 26. You are 25 right now. Is that right?
I don't know. You're supposed to.
Well, you
And-
just turned 22. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you. Wait, 2000 to 2004 is 4 years. But it's really 3.
If you know my birthday month and year, then you.
Oh, that's the thing.
Well, you do. You just said all of it.
So am I right?
Well, you didn't say a number yet.
Okay, let me think.
How old is Asher turning
Asher is turning.
this year? Which is 2026.
This is so bad because
Which he was born in 2000. And he will be turning.
26.
Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, turning 25. All right. I'll do this later. You guys go ahead.
I actually had a discussion with my wife about this like in the last 2 weeks, and I would say like 2.
We're getting a skeptical look from the wife.
That's just how she
What
normally
he's
looks
talking
at
about.
me.
Also, fact check, traditional Chinese babies are sometimes counted a year when they're born.
Also, fact check from Faith. Sometimes Chinese babies are counted as 1 when they're born.
I think we might have heard a little bit of that. Is there any way? Is that a light that turns on up there?
Yeah, it is.
We totally should have turned that on a while ago. That's all right. It helps though.
Anyways, I say 2 because I like everything you said, Talia. I really do, but it's not really for me. But the thing I would say is that it's like when my mother gave birth to me, I didn't really have any control over it. I didn't do anything. I was just
So
being
you,
born.
you
So maybe, like-
didn't ask to be born is what you're saying.
So the fact that they went through birth, maybe they can celebrate that. But it's just like, I mean, I'm here, you
Yeah.
know.
Wife said he's a feminist. Faith. Her name's Faith. We can call her Faith instead of wife.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but similar to what people said, it's like I don't really need anything for me, but I like how other people get joy out of it.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Asher?
on.
Completely agree.
Talia's brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go like 4 or 5, something like that. 4.5 even. Yeah, like I've had birthdays where like I've gotten some texts, or like my first year in college, like no one there knew it was my birthday. So
It was
didn't get
cool.
I didn't have
It's like a
any-
little secret.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
my
was.
birthday.
There
yeah.
was even like a crew event, which is like the campus like Christian group, whatever thing. I was there, like a Christmas party or
Yeah.
something. I was like, nobody knows it's my birthday.
Yeah, it's that one meme.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking about that meme as I was driving here, and I was thinking everyone here knows it's my birthday. And this is even true. This is my first semester at this college. I've transferred a bunch. Everyone in the class knows it's my birthday. All of my classes, not all of them, but like 2 of my classes with 30 people in them, everyone is well aware that I am now 22.
And why is that?
Because I love to talk and I make friends with everyone I meet. So not always very stable friendships, but I do make friends with everyone I meet.
Yeah, and
So-
friends can mean different things. Like,
Yeah.
you're cool with them.
Yeah, I'm cool with a lot of people at school, and I let my personality shine through. I'm not afraid to be myself. I am afraid to be myself. I shake all the time, but it's not like
You do it anyway.
I am scared, but I do it anyways.
Being so brave, which is awesome.
Brave, yeah.
Great.
The best birthday text I get every birthday
Oh, yes.
is Asher doing the birthday song on recorder.
Yeah.
So
It's actually a ocarina.
Ocarina, yeah.
oh.
Yep.
I was in possession of
knew
an
that.
ocarina for like a couple months, and I recorded that, and then I just keep sending it to people.
That's awesome.
So
Not Macarena.
yeah,
Shakes me into my core.
it's fun.
that news. All right, put that in here.
Oh, yeah, I probably can.
Yeah.
I'll probably have that file somewhere.
Yeah.
If you send it to me every year.
I'll just
Yeah.
wait till your
I-
birthday, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. I'll probably be editing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I really like sometimes on people's birthdays I'll send them there's a YouTube video of Wynton Marsalis, who is a jazz trumpeter who has this recording where he and this other guy are just playing live music and they play Happy Birthday, and it's so sick. So that's my favorite thing to send to people on birthdays.
I kind of want Faith's input on the Faith.
Oh,
What would you rate your birthday or the birthday holiday on a scale of 1 to 10?
My personal one, a 7, and other people's also a 7.
Damn.
Personal is 7, other people's is 7.
I disagree. I disagree with my husband in that they're not that exciting, and I think it's because he hasn't had super exciting birthdays.
That's funny.
all right.
I wonder, like,
Well, yeah,
because to my wife, it's like a 10, maybe a 9. She loves birthdays for other people to celebrate it. And I feel like, is it like a guy-girl thing more? I feel like on average, a guy is like a 4 out of 10, and on average, a girl's like a 7 or an 8.
yeah.
You think?
What were your thoughts on that, Talia?
I think that scale works for attractiveness too. But I'm kidding.
Wait, most guys are a 4. Most guys. Yeah.
But no, I don't like stuff like that. I think it can be true for a few women in our lives that they like birthdays more, and a few men in our lives that they like men more. But I don't think
They like men
or-
more. That could be true.
that I don't think it's fair to, because it's not.
I think it's okay to make generalizations sometimes.
I don't like gendered generalizations.
Well,
But I'm also like halfway through a feminism class that I'm really into, and I'm doing homework for before and after this. So maybe I'm passionate, but that's okay.
well, yeah, and I think it's also fair that there are absolutely things that you shouldn't generalize between guys and girls. But I also think that it's okay to do it sometimes. I think thoughts on birthdays is one of the things that's not important enough to get upset about generalizing between guys and girls. But yeah, I don't know. The other thing is like, birthdays can be like not fun for people. Like sometimes like people just really don't like their birthdays because, there's, family stuff or that they didn't feel good on their birthdays every year. So every time it comes around, it's like a sore subject, which is like, that stinks.
That can be true for a lot of holidays
yeah.
too, where people don't have happy memories associated with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is super just person dependent.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and there's a classic, I remember, in choir in high school. You remember we would always get sang to on our birthdays. And there's a fellow who, like, the one time they like started singing for him, and he just got up and walked out of the room. He was like, "No,
I just
I'm
don't
not,
accept this."
I'm not going to be able to say that. I'll tell you later." But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah. Or you're at Texas Roadhouse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a big point of people like embarrassing people on their birthdays too. You know,
yeah.
If people don't like being the center of attention, they're like, let's get the whole restaurant to sing to them.
Get him
My
embarrassing.
roommate in college requested that we go to Texas Roadhouse so that he could do that.
Yeah.
He like asked I forget how we initiated that, but like he was the one out of all of us. Yeah. pretty
When
much,
I
on
was
the,
a
like,
server,
horse.
I was a server at a Mexican restaurant, and my other brother from the same mother came in, and with my parents. Maybe you were there. I don't remember. I don't think you were. I was, yeah. So I made it a big deal about his birthday, and it was not his birthday. His birthday's in January. This was like August, and I knew it wasn't his birthday. I knew it was January 5th, 1999. But
Oh, that's the right birthday. I just am suspicious of you knowing it, but made a big deal about it.
no,
not being the
I
right
wanted
birthday.
to embarrass him because I was not in the right state of mind. And I was just feeling goofy. So we don't even do birthdays at this place, but
Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Yeah.
I got my all my coworkers to, like, we put a little scoop of like ice cream and whipped cream and a cherry. We got most of that stuff from the bar because, like, we don't do birthdays or dessert. But so I got to sing to him, and the whole time I was thinking, everyone knows I'm high. Everyone knows I'm high.
But they didn't know it wasn't his birthday.
Yeah.
So there's like,
that
what's
was the
his
true
birthday?
secret, and it would have been more dishonorable for me to lie about his birthday than for me to be high at that place. So, yeah.
It is. That is a funny bit, like it being like saying it's somebody's birthday, but it's not their birthday, just to embarrass them and it'd be funny. I don't think I've ever partaken in that in IRL, but yeah, I mean that's a funny bit.
Joel, does it tip the scale any way, being a man of frugality? The stuff that comes associated with getting free things on your birthday, does that raise it higher than a 2 out of 10? Did you take that into consideration?
That is definitely something to be considered, as always. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always a piece of the puzzle. But like, I'll adapt it. I'll say like after 21, birthdays are like a 2 or a 3, because it's like I'm how old Talia again? Turning
27.
bingo. Like when you're 27, like you'll get like a couple cards, but that's about it. Like you're too old to really get anything.
Yeah,
which is fair.
Well,
I mean,
what about the free tropical smoothie 20-ounce smoothie on your birthday?
I didn't get that yet, Asher.
I didn't
what
know
if
about
we
that.
do that?
Right.
Well, we drove separately. So.
What about the $5 off that you get at Neighbors Cafe during your birthday month?
What?
Because we have
birthday month?
Your month?
Yeah, we have rewards now.
Dude, that's sick.
Can we pool our points
Where's
because
your
there's
app?
3 of us in the same birth month? But that's up to the
So
businessman.
you can pull together to make 5%.
No, $5.
Oh, $5 off?
$15.
Yeah,
We
that's
could all
huge.
split
For the whole month?
like a waffle and a half.
Well, no. Like you
One
can
time
use it
use
one
within the
time
month.
during your birthday month.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I buy something that's $2, do I get $3 back?
Ooh, I don't think so. I don't know how that works.
Buy a can of Coke.
We just started rewards yesterday, so I haven't even tested it. I was gonna try to redeem something for my birthday and make my employees make it for me.
Will you give Joel $5?
It's my birthday. Make this for me.
Yeah, which I could tell them to do, but it would just be funnier coming in an online order. It'd be like, did you order this? Yeah, it's my birthday. Make me a latte, man.
And they would too.
Oh yeah.
It
Well,
wasn't-
yeah,
They
because
have
it-
to, yeah.
Becomes
I,
a business.
I paid for it, didn't I? It was free, but
Yeah.
okay.
Well, you didn't pay for this one, so I'm not making it.
Yeah. They're all
Well,
like, we're
it's-
going on a bathroom break. You make it.
It's been a pleasure. I don't want to be on here too long because that means that I'll have to watch and listen to more of it because I'll be on it. So if you need me, I'll be right over there working on my feminism homework
have any
while I
feminist
listen
questions.
to four men make a podcast. It'll be interesting. That's something to write about, something to write to school about.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
Wait, before you go, well, maybe this would be too hot button. I felt like I was in feminine school the other day because somebody at the cafe was asking me about the mixer. They're like, oh, like how many, like, was it a good turnout? I said, oh yeah, we got like 23 guys and we got like 22 girls, and they 22 women. And I was like,
Type shit.
oh,
Yeah. So I'm not allowed to swear on here. Probably.
sorry about that. And then I was like, oh, sorry about that. And then I said like something like guys and gals later, and they're like women. And I was like, no, that's equal. That feels equal. If I said men and girls, like
Yeah.
obviously that's unequal. But like,
Well, yeah, this is something that I think about a lot. The language that we use, the gendered language we use. And I have a friend from group therapy that is 44, and he said he's divorcing his wife. I probably shouldn't share this. No, I'm not breaking it, but you don't know his name. He said, oh, I'm going on a date with a girl. And he was like, can I bring a girl to this event? And I was like, excuse me, a girl? You're 44 and you're going to call a woman a girl. And I get that it's like casual and it's just what people say, but I do think that there is deeper problems with it. And so like I commend that person for saying that, because it's not easy to say stuff like that, and it's also not easy for you to like accept that and be like, oh shoot, you're right, or like take that humility. I don't know.
yeah, I was trying. I feel like gal feels okay because that feels more casual, like guy and gal. And then I don't know. I like woman feels too formal. I like
Yeah.
lady. Maybe.
Same with man. Like I'm
Yeah.
rarely saying man.
Usually when I say man, it's like as an insult, like that man. I don't know.
Look at this man.
Yeah, and people use the same with woman too. They're like this woman knows
woman.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's
what
just not
does
really used.
So we gotta say lady and gal more, maybe.
lady.
Oh, gal.
Like
yeah.
ladies,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
gals.
Ladies and lords. I
It
like
also-
that.
Ladies.
Not lords. That feels, that's a whole new power dynamic.
There
Yeah.
is not a great word that is opposed to guys, because like girl,
Yeah.
sounds like just a young female. Woman sounds like too formal or just not used a lot. Female is also not a great
Yeah.
alternative.
I feel like
Yeah.
gal is the equivalent, but
yeah.
it's just like
no
eh.
one uses that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
we should
like
bring
saying it.
Buva and Madel. I think that would really
It's
even
settled.
the field.
It's
Yeah.
settled.
Kiki and Buddha.
Which one's which?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Madel.
that?
So that's Penn Dutch. So Buva means like male, and Madel means woman or female gender.
Nice.
I also just
Is
think
there any
that
like age associated with that or no?
No, it's
Okay.
just
Ageless.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
It sounds like grandparent. Oh, that's
Right.
my buvo. That's,
That's
my
my
Madel.
buvo.
Oma, yeah.
Yeah.
Oma Opa. I think that gender is just baked into our language, and sex and gender are different things. And yeah, I could go on about this, but I could also spend this energy on an assignment.
Yeah, true.
But also, it's good to educate people, but I don't know how much sitting on a podcast is going to help my cause. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't even know what my cause is. I'm just trying to yap.
Yeah, I mean, this is an opportunity for like intelligent discussion, and if that's something you want to bring up in intelligent discussion, then sure, go ahead. Or if you want to go work on your assignment, that's cool too.
True, because intellectual intimacy is what I'm searching for all the time. And that just means being able to connect with someone on a brain level and like really have in-depth conversations. Doesn't have to be deep or like gushy. It can be nerding out about a topic in school. And so that's what I'm really searching for. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for in life.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, peace out, y'all.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Enjoy your assignment.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Talia.
Thank you. Happy birthday to me and you, and not really you guys, sort of you.
It's
Nah,
in the
not
future.
close yet.
Nah,
They're
I
all
don't-
future birthdays.
I'm not wishing you a happy birthday, Asher.
It's
but
in the future,
Mm.
just like everyone else's birthday.
Have you
Brayden,
played the Taylor Swift song yet?
I'm
Ooh.
feeling 22.
I did on my 22nd birthday.
I did as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of too girly for me. I don't know.
Whoa.
Whoa,
you mean
too
womanish?
womanly.
Too womanly.
Sorry, what?
Too womanly.
Too maidedly, right?
Too
No,
gal-like.
I'm just joshing.
Yeah. I only had one class.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
it's only halfway through the semester, and we just had midterms, which I didn't do great on.
We'll go do that homework.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah.
being on. We appreciate
Love you
you.
guys.
Love you.
Have a great rest of your birthday.
Great birthday talk. That was great.
I like the me pants. Honestly, that was probably my.
Yeah.
That was
Yes,
awesome. That's a good
that was really
comment.
good.
Yeah. You remember when you can make the me's parade?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What a
dude.
weird feature, but I loved it.
Well, because I think you could bring in other we's me's,
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
and that's how you showed them off.
Yeah, I never did that, but it was cool.
The only thing I remember about that, like that area of like the Wii, is that whenever my brother was really annoying and he was bigger than me and I couldn't do anything, I'd grab his Mii and I'd chuck it over.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Go put him in the corner.
Like
We'll
one of
knock
those-
him
like
over.
A voodoo
Yep,
doll.
yep,
A
yep.
digital voodoo doll.
Yeah. That's funny.
Digital world, bro.
Oh.
As you said to your brother.
Well,
Literally.
What were we even talking about?
I don't know. I was trying to think of it too. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think I want to get into. I want to bring this up with Asher.
Oh, right,
here.
right, right.
So, me and Asher. Well, so we have some cool news. Is that I will be the percussion instructor at Warwick High School this year, which is very exciting. So that brought up some old memories with me and Asher. We were just chatting about some other stuff, and this topic came up that when we were, I would have been my freshman year. It was 2016. Antoinette was our show name that year. We used to have a lot of time in between our rehearsal in the morning and our like actual leaving for the show on our competition days, because we had a pretty cool marching band. We did competitions and whatnot, no big deal. And that year, yeah, there was a lot of times where we just had a lot of time beforehand. So some of us had gotten breakfast that morning. I don't need to go into this much detail. Basically, we had this plan to get
Sorry, that's just so funny. Some of us had breakfast that morning.
Yeah. Others didn't. Some just had toast and an orange juice.
Some people are fasting.
Yeah.
true.
The sun rose that day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we all got up and woke up.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, basically what ended up happening was we all ended up getting onesies. There were 7 of us in the drum line. There was mostly Chewbacca onesies, 1 Big Bird onesie, 1 Yoda onesie, I think. Or maybe Ian had a Chewbacca onesie that time. Doesn't matter. And we stuffed them into our backpacks. And then after you perform your show, you have a lot of time that you go and like walk around the stadium before you have to be in the stands for awards. And so we finish the show, go put all our stuff away, go back to the buses to change into clothes, and then you go and you hang out. And so we all stuffed these onesies into our backpacks, and didn't let none of the parents, chaperones, none of the instructors see them or anything. And then when we went, we let everybody get off the bus, and then we quick put our onesies on and then exited the bus fully onesied up at the competition, and it was awesome. I feel like I'd be able to put a picture of that in there, right?
Of us in that?
Yeah, I mean, I have a picture.
Yeah, I just might be really embarrassed.
Well, yeah, it's fine. Is that do I have to blur anybody's faces? Because I guess we would be youngins then.
But no longer
Should be
are.
fine.
Yeah.
You check
I
with
don't
them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you can.
I could check with them. Anyway,
Make sure you just put their last names.
right.
If you have their addresses, put that under as well, just so people know that's not weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, it was really funny, and it was like cool, and it was funny. It was just like a fun thing that we did, and like the parents thought it was like kind of cool and funny. And then like this was like I don't think it was like early to mid season, I think. And then like over the next couple weeks, all of the rest of the band was like, we're also gonna bring onesies. And then it was like just a thing that the whole band was in onesies at the award ceremonies, which I thought was really funny, and like it was cool and like fun, and it was cool that we had this like thing, and it was really like we stood out pretty heavy.
I'm just thinking of it now. It would be so ridiculous to see a band full of people walking in 2 rows full of onesies.
Full of onesies, yeah.
Instead of our all black attire.
Right.
Otherwise.
And like when we go to the awards, you like sit with your band, like each band gets a section. And so it must have looked so funny from the other side, seeing like all these uniform things, section of entire like animals and essentially furries. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Now you definitely can't put that picture on the internet.
No, and then you know, back to uniform looking people. But anywho, so we do this for like I think it must have been like 3 or 4 weeks, and then so I actually checked with my parents then last night because I was like trying to remember how it all went down. Because I always kind of thought that it was the parents who were like decided it was not okay. But like everybody was enjoying it, having a lot of fun. And then the instructors were like, no, you guys can no longer do this. And no more onesies in the stands. And it was my first experience with government overreach. And it sucked. I remember being so mad. And I think the reason why I thought that it was the parents is because they were the ones who actually had to then enforce it. Because the instructors were like, no. And what they said was, if you guys dress like it's Halloween, you're going to act like it's Halloween. Which, like, what does that even mean? Yeah. That we're, like, acting a fool? Which
then you're going to expect the other bands to give you candy.
Yeah.
Well, we would be giving them. No, I guess
we would be
receiving the candy.
Yeah. But I was just thinking we'd be in a parade kind of formation.
Which actually, you do
That's
receive a lot of candy at each. Oftentimes, you get candy grams.
Oh,
thing.
right.
Do you remember candy grams?
I do. I think I got like maybe one once.
My parents like giving me candy, or my grandma like giving me candy grams. But yeah, you could like at the show. It was usually used as a fundraiser for whoever was putting on for whichever school was putting on the show. You could buy like a candy bar, write a message on it, and then give it to somebody in whatever band, and then they would get passed out to the kids. So you did get candy.
Yeah.
Is where I was going with that.
Yes.
Full-size bars, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep.
I mean, you had to pay, $1 for it or something?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
they were like...
Pretty lean fundraiser.
Yeah. But it was cool. It was like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And then we'd all sit in like a circle and just scream out the names and then throw them at each other, which was fun. But, yeah. It was... Yeah, it was just a funny story.
So now you will be that government.
Right,
Overreaching.
I'll try to be the voice of reason within Parliament of, guys, it's okay if they're just in onesies a little bit. It's kind of okay. But
could you imagine like if like they start doing something similar to that and you're like, this actually is out of line? You think that would ruin it for you? You're
maybe.
They had a point. These
Yeah.
kids are acting
I don't
like
know,
it's
man.
Halloween out here.
Yeah. We were talking with Joel last night, and he was like, I kind of get it. Like if like all of the campers at camp decided to do this one thing and without talking to anybody, he was saying our knee-jerk reaction would be like, wow, what's going on, or like stop doing that. I think I would argue that our first reaction would be, what is going on, and then they're just wearing onesies. Cool, that's fine.
It feels a lot like elementary school silly bands are now banned.
Right.
Like
yeah.
there was just every year there would be a new
Yeah.
like, oh, the things that all of you guys are obsessing over, we have to ban them because you're just focusing on that.
Right.
I got
Which-
Paper Ninja Stars banned because it was a
Really? Wow.
weapon.
Wow.
I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I was like, everyone was like commissioning me to make origami. It was
wow.
fun, dude. I was,
That's cool.
You were
I
literally
was running that middle school.
You were literally making art
Yeah.
and selling it, which is impossible to do with art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they put you down. They were teaching
Which-
all artists of your generation.
But to be fair, it was when the competition started like flooding the market when like, and then so like at that point it was
Well-
like, you know, my prices were getting driven down. I was like, sure, ban it. I see what I care.
And to be
I'll
honest,
sell it at recess.
yeah.
No.
To be fair, like we've done that at camp before. Like Pokemon cards, we've said no Pokemon cards at camp. That I feel like is different because kids were spending their money on this stuff, and then all of a sudden they would come home and the parents were like, "What happened to your Pokemon cards that I bought you?" Oh, Jimmy said this one's worth way more than that one, so whatever. I got rid of it. Which maybe that's a lesson in like for the kid of like
knowing the market.
yeah, knowing the market value or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also understand from a parent perspective of like that's not really cool. But I maintain that like we literally were just wearing onesies. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
But then where does it end?
Yeah.
You know?
Right,
See,
true.
that it is
Which,
kind of an
yeah,
issue.
I
It's
get
like
it.
if the kids can all just like
Decide to do
decide to
something.
do
Yeah.
onesies, then it's like next performance they're gonna be like, oh, and then we light fireworks off after the thing. You know?
But onesies were not a restricted
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
It's just clothing that we all decided to do. If
Right.
one of us did it, I don't think it would be an issue.
They had to
No,
break the
and-
union before it got too
Exactly.
strong.
Exactly.
And
Government.
yes, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking about this last night. Then like, what if we all just decided to keep wearing the onesies? Like,
Yeah,
what would they
yeah.
have done?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
No
what they would have done. And
we do need
now
a
that I'm
union.
working with some of the instructors that were
Right,
there,
yeah.
I'm actually planning to ask some of them
Probably
about
even
it
water.
and
Yeah.
see. I think the only one is there's only one guy who would still be on staff, but I think I might. Yeah, I'm excited because I want to ask them about it and see what they have to say.
Okay.
But
Are you gonna try and bring it back if you can?
no, I don't think
Oh.
so. Maybe who knows?
But
A
if they come to
grassroots
you,
movement.
Well, what I was thinking, I still have my Big Bird onesie. I was thinking I might wear it for the Halloween parade. Anyhow.
yeah, well, that makes sense for
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah.
Because
You
then
act
you can
like it's
act like
Halloween.
it's Halloween.
Yeah, right. You're supposed to act like it's Halloween.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we have pictures I think of us wearing the onesies then anyways. I think like Drumline continued to do it in extra years afterwards because there's like a picture of me in the Big Bird and Jonah in the Chewbacca, and I think there's pictures of us in them as well.
Yeah,
But maybe it was just from that one time. I don't know.
that was probably one of the times that it was just full blown peer pressure. Like I
Right.
don't want a Chewbacca onesie, but we're all doing this, so like, all right, I'll buy it. Like it was like $30 or something at Target.
I think they were 20. That's why it
I
was so
don't remember.
awesome. Because it's like, shoot, $20, boom, easy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Now I have a question.
go on.
So this conversation made me think about it. In elementary school, we got busted one time because it got to a point where like 30 of us were playing poker during recess
That's
with like
awesome.
wood chips and stuff.
Did you know the rules?
So-
Like,
I don't think I did.
okay,
But
you're just like all in.
yeah.
I got this.
I have an ace. I must have.
I have
won.
like an Uno card in the deck.
yeah, yeah.
But
Skip.
We had the cup song band.
Really?
Because
Wow.
literally, this was elementary school. We had like circle tables, and like at the end of the cup song, you can pass it sometimes. So we would just entire table, boom, 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 like slamming the table as hard as possible. No more cup song.
And that's something that they taught us in music
Yes,
class.
100%.
Oh, really?
And then
No,
no more.
That's
You
so
cannot
funny.
do
Yeah.
that.
Gotta get the
Um,
union, bust the union.
I know they
Yeah.
they taught us
Which
this.
it's funny, like too, like when I was day camp director, that I would hear like girls doing the cup song, and I would go over and be like, "Yeah." And when I was in elementary school, this was banned from our elementary school. They were like,
There's no way you
Are
even
you
know how to
kidding
do
me?
the cup
This was
song.
illegal in my day.
It is scary. It would be so scary having 300 like elementary school kids unionizing over one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like I understand
Which-
as an adult.
Yeah,
you know?
and we've talked about this before. Like in a camp setting, if all the campers decided to do something, we would have no way to stop
You'd
them.
be done for.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
lucky that they don't unionize.
It's usually
Campers, if you're listening, don't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because that would
bleep
suck.
that part
It's
out.
Please.
8v1 though for young kids.
It just becomes the how many kids can you take on at once
Right.
question.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, back to poker.
So like we're just playing a game. We weren't like betting anything, let alone I'm sure we didn't know the rules. So like, and at the same point, let me tell you, we were like there was a giant hill as well. It was like an amazing hill at our elementary school.
Amazing.
We'd
hill.
throw rocks. We had a game called Throw Rocks, where people were at the top of the hill throwing rocks to the people on the bottom, and people on the bottom were throwing rocks to the people at the top.
Oh,
Practicing
I don't think
for
that-
war.
I would like to be up top.
That's awesome.
That was the smarter area.
Were
But the
you a
cool
top or
thing with
bottom?
that, well, the good thing with that
Dad,
was
are you a John? Joel.
Yeah,
Are you a
you're gonna
top
need
or
to
a
answer
bottom?
that.
so moving on. But the thing that helped was that the people at the bottom were the people who were all athletic and were like, oh yeah, we could be down here because we could throw super far. It's like,
Oh,
okay,
Go ahead, buddy.
you got
funny.
it.
That's awesome.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's amazing what we've, at least what I'm sure what we've done.
How far we've
young
come.
and just
Right.
where we
Oh,
are now.
John.
John is long gone.
Yeah.
Wow. Leave a comment on what
What
Yeah.
got banned at your school.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing that happens a lot. in
Yeah,
elementary
yeah.
school.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Smencils.
Yep, Spencels were banned. Silly bands were banned. After I got a
Bakugans.
whole box of them.
Remember
I
Bakugan?
I don't know if
They
they
were
banned for
spherical little toys
yeah,
that
I
had a
remember.
magnet, and when it touched metal, it'd go ding,
that. And it would open up.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Someone gifted me one once, and it was awesome.
I might have talked about this before. We started a bookmark club in 5th grade.
Books are
And-
banned.
And well, like I would like draw people bookmarks or whatever, and like we just made it a close knit thing. And then the teacher was like, "Hey, if you're gonna make this club, everyone has to have the option to join." And then we said, and we ended the club.
Never
'Cause
mind.
it was like kind of like a
Yeah.
I don't know.
Little Timmy's on the outskirts, like it's finally my chance.
club's over.
No
Yeah.
more.
Which
clubs.
looking back on, it, I was like, wow, that was so.
That's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It was probably one or a couple kids who were like, we want to join their club, but we
Right.
don't want to ask them to.
yeah.
But also, that's a lot of drawing you would have to do if it's for everybody.
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, they already
That was
banned
kinda-
your other
It
art.
was kind of just like my friends. There was like 5 or 6 of us.
I think they're just limiting your art.
Yeah. Yeah. What is going on?
Yeah.
Ah,
And
They're
they
trying to
wonder
dim
why.
your sparkle.
yeah.
Good thing you
And
kept
damn
it
it, they
alive.
did. No,
Hey,
no,
so,
no. Now I have a podcast.
Nolan.
Take that, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
That was-
ban that.
He's one of my favorite teachers, though. He was cool.
Well, so
Mr. Rogers.
Wow.
that's actually sick.
Yeah.
Nolan, what would you say is the most recent craft that you worked on?
Oh, I don't know. Probably redoing the menu boards at Neighbors Cafe.
Crap.
Which it was, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Um,
What about the one before that?
Making the Scone Madness Instagram.
Shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
What about a recent project that has nothing to do with your cafe and only to
Oh.
do with maybe this podcast?
I don't know. We've been messing around a little bit with screen printing, and merch is here as promised.
What?
Wow.
What? Wow.
Wow. As promised in last episode.
Oh, what? A dirty shirt for the Dirty Shirt podcast? Give me a break.
Wow.
Pretty awesome, I think.
Where
Yeah.
can I get that?
You can text us.
Oh. Where do I get your phone number?
yeah. Here's Braden's phone number. No, you can email
Yeah.
the email
Yes.
as well. If we don't know you personally,
Yeah.
which
And you want
come on, if we're being honest.
If you don't know us personally and you want a shirt, that would be insane. Please let us
yeah,
know.
DM the Instagram or
Yeah.
send it to this email.
Probably the email we would see it quicker.
Yeah.
First, dare I say, first shirt to the person who doesn't know you personally and emails you.
For free, you're saying?
Free
Sure,
shirt.
yeah. Did we decide on the price? I forget what the price was. I think it was 10.
We could.
Yeah.
That would probably be the lowest margin. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that was like the lowest we could without
Right.
losing money.
Right.
You guys edit-
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
guys, like your lips are the same. You just edit $30.
Yeah.
$30.
Yeah.
What do we say? Like $5-6? $80.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about it, and then we'll put the price of it right here. This is the price of what we're gonna sell them for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, I watched a podcaster. She sells her shirts for like probably $80. So it could be worse.
Holy smokes.
She's
That's
also
crazy.
named Trisha Paytas, and that information might be
Oh,
incorrect.
Yeah, that
Oh, wow.
helps.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
helps.
but you could be just like her if you want.
No, I don't
Good
think
for
we're
them.
planning
You're
to
only
sell
selling them for
$80.
$70.
Her shirts are probably cleaned, you know?
True,
That's
yeah.
We have dirty shirts.
Yes. Well, so this is also going to be part of it. I guess we can make like
Yeah. Well, we could put up
Or
like the
something.
logos
yeah.
here. Like, here's like what the front would look like.
Yeah.
Here's what the back is
Yeah.
going to look like.
But we should take modeling shots with them. And
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be
So
sick.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got a photographer over there.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Talia sent Ed a model, and we agree.
Yes. The front of it has the Dirt Shirt Podcast, which is on the front of at the beginning of every episode, and then little laundry symbols, which is nice because we're doing our laundry.
I think it's a iron, tumble, and air dry, I think.
Washboard?
Which, yeah, I don't know.
And then we'll put a picture of the back on. It's got the I wanted to bring one of my hot dog Tommy shirts because
Oh, yeah.
it's loosely based off of that.
It's the iconic van
Yeah.
on the back.
It's got the van, and then it says.
I
what
have
does it
mine
say?
in my room if you want it.
It
Oh,
says,
yeah. You
dirty
want that?
today, laundry tomorrow is our tagline.
Go get it, quick! Sorry.
Yeah. So it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's loosely based off of that. And the tagline for Hot Dog Tommy's is "Relish today, catch up tomorrow," which is funny because you're supposed to relish the moment and then catch up with everything else tomorrow. And then this is laundry or
Laundry today.
laun-
no, dirty today.
dirty today, laundry tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you get your shirt dirty today and then you do your laundry tomorrow.
Boom.
So yeah, just show the
Gorgeous
back.
shirt.
See, it says "Relish today, catch up tomorrow."
It's got a
And then
beautiful
the
hot dog
front.
on there.
Has the little thing. Yep. So that's cool. And I love those shirts. It's cool that we have our own thing now that's like loosely based off of it. So yes, then so the screen
That one's fully brown, fully dirty.
the screen printing is like pretty nice. You know, it's a little, you get like blotches here and there. So no matter how you buy the shirt, it's not going to be perfect. But our plan
Right in the
is you can decide how dirty you want your shirt. So you have all these other splotches on here. We would say this is about a medium amount of dirty. You can get them completely clean that doesn't have any of the splotches. You can get them like heavy dirty, which would be lots of splotches, like full, like I don't know, like globs or whatever.
I don't know about globs.
Yeah, maybe not globs, but yeah. So these are about medium. You can get less or more than this, and then when you text us that you want a shirt, just say how dirty you want it.
And how stinky you want it.
Yeah, we can make them stinky.
So
if we
every
want.
shirt is a one of a kind then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
And these are going to be like prototypes, you know, and the things aren't probably going to come out exactly the same every time either. So basically how this is going to work is we're going to decide on, you have until this date.
Well,
to,
yeah,
Yeah.
we could do it. Or we might just do like
Once
every
we get
time we
10.
get 10 orders,
Mm.
because it's not really
Yeah.
worth breaking out all the
Right.
equipment.
we have to
and-
do them in batches. Is
Yeah,
basically what
they're
we're trying to say.
handmade too. We screen
Yes.
print them ourselves.
Yeah.
So
So if it looks bad, sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Speaking of handmade, hand-printed, custom shirts branded for something that Nolan does,
hmm
I'm wearing the other one that
Mm.
Nolan made
True.
for his very own cafe.
Yes,
It's
I
true.
have that exact shirt, but probably bigger. Yeah.
Probably.
You should show it off.
hmm
Probably.
Bam, bop, boom, pow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, very exciting. We've been talking about doing this for a while,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, it's cool that we actually have done something.
I'm a menace for the environment right now.
Mm.
Tons of shirts. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I mean, it's cool. It's very cool. But anyways, so.
I mean, you gotta wear. You gotta wear. What are you talking
I feel
about?
like you should say what you're feeling about that.
Well, I mean,
I don't
like-
think a lot of people know.
Oh, just like the clothing industry, like and
Oh, like fast
where you're
fashion.
getting shirts, like
okay.
fast made fabrics and stuff like that. There's a lot of like, I don't know. I feel like
Well, there's a lot of like
Yeah.
clothing waste because people
Yeah.
just get shirts and then throw 'em
right.
out.
You go to like a Goodwill or something, and you see there's just like millions and millions of shirts, and so yeah, I was like maybe at one day would love to like restore, renew, revitalize older shirts. You know,
we had
or
toured
things
around
like
with the
that.
idea of instead of buying like plain shirts and putting it on it, getting like shirts from a Goodwill, taking off what's on there already.
Someone's
and putting it-
previous dirty shirt.
That would be very
Yeah.
cool because then
Yeah.
would you like strip the previous thing, like bleach it or something?
Yeah, I don't know
there's
how it works.
there's different plastic removers and
Ah.
different processes. It would be a little bit tricky.
Or you could
I was
just
looking
not.
into it. Yeah.
You could just print your thing on top of it,
Right.
and
That
then
would
you
be
have a
kinda interesting.
real one of a kind. Like,
Yeah.
no way, you got the Pizza Planet
Yeah.
Dirty Shirt podcast shirt.
True.
That'd
The
be
other
kinda cool.
issue is like I don't know with licensing, like if we can resell stuff that
Oh.
has other brands on it.
Right.
So I don't know. But let us know if you're interested in that. For now, we're doing blank shirts. One day maybe we do more sustainable thrifted shirts.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That would probably also cost a little more because that is a
Little
bit
bit more.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. Pretty exciting. Let us know if you want a shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, we're either gonna get a lot of orders from all of our friends or like none. Which either one, I think we're fine with. It's just like
You're definitely.
it's just
Yeah.
a cool thing that like we have.
I also thought, talking of Goodwill, I was like, it would be funny to make 1 or 2 shirts and then donate them.
Yeah.
And then we're like, then there will be someone out there wearing a shirt that
True.
we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I
That would
mean,
be
And then
cool.
they
or
can
it just stays in Goodwill
Yeah,
forever.
forever, yeah.
and then
they
they can
throw it
email
out.
in and get a free shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We write something on the inside or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
Oh.
free advertising for the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's not free because we're not buying the shirt.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
And
Paid
honestly, if we
advertising.
only ever make these 2, it's like cool that we did it.
Yeah, we have it now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. I'm glad we've been like sitting on that for a little bit now.
Yep.
But yeah.
Just like we've been sitting on the taco calendar.
Yeah, remember when no one guaranteed it to be for 2026?
Well, now we're guaranteeing it for 2027.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same
man.
guarantee.
Oh,
Did you guys talk about that when you were on last?
we did.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
did.
Because that was like that wasn't December. That was like November or something.
Yeah.
It would've
yeah.
been-
No, it was August.
It was September.
Oh.
It was right
Go
after.
back,
It was
watch
right after camp.
Season 1, episode 13, and then just replace every time we said 2026 with 2027, and everything is still true.
2027.
Yeah. Yeah, dub it over. Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right. Well, I've had a good time so far. I guess
Yeah.
we got to get into these questions at some
Yeah.
point.
Well, and I feel like we've talked about your guys' professions enough to actually ask you the questions based on those. And you don't have to answer them. You can answer it however you want.
Yeah. All right.
You are under no commitment.
Big boy questions. Time to get deep. What would you say is the biggest misconception, Joel, about being in the produce industry?
Or maybe even if you want to go in the direction of working in a farmer's market such as yours.
Sure.
Yeah. I would say it's something I didn't really think about until I like worked it, but it's crazy how much work goes into someone just getting like a cucumber or something. Like it's got to be like, especially during winter this time of year, it's got to be like picked in California. You got to have someone, pick it, someone pack it up, another person load it up in a truck, drive it all the way to good old PA, another person to unload it from that truck into this warehouse, another person to sell that box to us, and for us to take it
Into another truck.
into another truck to our market, put it in our cooler, then eventually bring it inside and set it up and put it to a whole new customer. And that's like for like what, like $1 for a cucumber, if that. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
$8 for a tomato.
Yeah. It's yeah.
And for the $1 cucumber, everyone along that process needs a little bit of that.
Money, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
needs it's just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And it's it's a little random, but it's really fun. I was at a get together this last Christmas. And so, or maybe it was 2 Christmases ago. Anyways, my grandfather was like introducing me and my brothers. I have 3 brothers, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is Connor. He like does construction. He builds pool barns and stuff. This is JC. He's an ER nurse. He like emergency room. This is Colin. He does." Like, he's in nursing to do all that. And this is Joel. He does produce. I was like, I just kind of, like, looked at my brothers and started laughing. I was like, thanks, Grandpa. That is what I do.
He does produce.
But, yeah, it's just, insane the time it takes to, just come produce one piece of produce.
We didn't talk about this at all yet, but your hours are kind of, like, insane.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. Walk us through a normal week for you.
And so, especially like with the market life, like you were kind of saying before. So my week starts off on. So actually, I always say my week starts on Monday, just because it seems nicer. But I won't this time because other people have issues with that.
What?
No, I just threw that in there.
Okay.
Anyway, Sunday, Monday, I don't work. Tuesday, I drive with some other fellas. Buy produce, load it up, bring it back to the market, put it in the coolers, prep some orders. That's from like 8 in the morning till maybe like 2. So not crazy long day, about an average for certain jobs. Wednesday, I start at 3:45 in the morning, and I work till about 9:30, 10 a.m. So not too bad. I mean, it's super early.
And that's today. You've done that.
That's today.
already
Yeah,
today.
I did that today.
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday, start at like 3:45 in the morning and only work till about like 7:30 p.m. roughly.
Wow.
But yeah, and then Saturday I work 3:45 in the morning till like 4:30. But it's one of those things where the market's open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it's me and 2 other people that really like are the brains of everything. So when customers are there, you have to drive it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how we were talking about perishable items. It's like if we don't sell some of this stuff, we lose so much money the next week. Because, I mean, I don't know the exact number, but I know it's at least like $60,000 we buy each week for each week that we sell. Just buying the produce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Insane. Well, and I remember like when we all were first starting to hang out, like if we hang out on a Friday, Joel's just not there.
Nope.
And it's very sad. But like, hey, Saturday's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and there was a time period where you weren't working at the stand, and I was like, yeah, we get more Joel. And now we're back to no Fridays.
No Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell people, I'm just like, Thursday and Friday nights, I don't exist.
Yep. Yeah.
And even Saturday, you're pushing through it because you got up super early.
Yeah, depending. If it's not like I'm not like standing doing something. If I'm just sitting like watching a movie, it can get pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, those are insane hours. I try not to complain about like hours, like, because I know you work that. I know there's some crazy hours that people work out there. But
I have a note on my phone that's Joel work schedule because I have to consult every time I need to if I can hang out with you.
And it's so creepy because no one knows my hours. And like every now and then you'll be like I'm about to get off. You're like, hey, yo, blah, blah, blah. I was like, how do you know I'm getting off right now?
Yeah.
I have my data.
Yeah, wrote it down a year ago. So,
but with that, like it is crazy hours. But what's nice is that like, especially for the business I work for, it's a bunch of like Christian guys, and it's such a great work environment. Other than being kind of tired some of the time, it's so much fun. I don't think I've ever had a more fun job, except for maybe camp. But yeah, you can't beat that.
it's a special case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's also funny about your work schedule, like getting up at starting work at 3:45, like half an hour away, like during, I think it was specifically, this mostly happened during COVID. So like I was in college, but at home, and Joel was still working the normal schedule, or at least somewhat close to it.
Yeah.
And so there'd be plenty of times where like we're texting or something, just like over a period of days, and I would like reply at like 4 a.m. because I'm up because it's COVID and it's college and I'm home and everything's asynchronous. and I am more of a night person than a morning person. And then Joel would write back immediately and be like, "What are you doing right now? I'm at work, and what are you doing?"
And like the opposite of that, it'd be like I'd text, "Oh, Asher sent me something. Let me quick respond to it."
Yeah.
I'm sitting. I get to work like 10 minutes early just to chill in my car. Send Asher something. All right, sit back. Boop.
What?
What? Wow, huh?
Yep. I have your work schedule, Joel. I know when you're up.
I got the data, man.
That's awesome.
Speaking of having the data,
Mm.
what would you say is the biggest misconception about, was it PTO?
A3PL.
A3PL.
Well, it is
Okay.
3PL.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, not A3PL.
sure.
I might adapt your question a
Oh,
little bit
go for it.
because this is the first time I'm actually like working in the freight industry, so I kind of learned all of what I know about freight in like the last 2 years.
Which it's kind of crazy. You've been there a while now.
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming up on 2 years, which is
Wow.
kind of crazy. Yeah, but I would. So what I do there also is like, a lot of data stuff and like kind of IT stuff. So I would say a big misconception about like technology, being a technology person, being in school for technology style things. Big misconception is you will be taught all of the things. If I go to school for some tech thing, then I'll just do it and they'll tell me everything and then I'll know it all. And once I get to my job, everything they ask me, I will know everything. Which, especially in college, like people will expect. I'm in the machine learning class, so now I should know everything about machine learning. And they'll complain like, "Oh, they're not teaching me everything I need to know." And it's like a lot of the learning of it and the actual doing of it, you need to do a lot of self-learning. Like I think every day I look up, like, give me the documentation for some function or some, how do I do this? Or maybe I have to like learn a whole new like language. So you have to be pretty willing to learn things, and you're not going to know everything. The other thing is like people will ask me questions about computers and like hardware stuff. I have no idea. I've never heard. Like, this is my first experience with Windows even. I've been on Apple before. So
You've
just
had no
like-
natural light in your house up until this point, huh?
yeah,
No.
my first window.
Wow.
into the
Speaking of
digital world.
windows, I just looked through that window because it's raining now.
Oh,
And I was
That's what that
trying to
was.
make sure that my windows were
Right.
closed on my car.
okay.
So if you hear the rain, you hear the rain?
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll be able to hear that.
I feel like they
Fine.
might. I don't. It's
It sounds nice. Yeah.
it's tough to tell like how much ambient noise these things pick up. It sounds like that.
There's a cat out there.
Sorry, not to interrupt, but yeah,
Yeah.
just wanted to
The
acknowledge.
best interruption ever.
Not to be interrupted.
So learning new things, experiencing Windows for the first time.
Right. Like, yeah, you're not gonna. You have to do a lot of self-learning, and I don't know. There are some crazy IT people who do know pretty much anything you're gonna be asking them, with if they have a lot of experience. And like, I have some of my friends. Like, I'll ask Joel, who was on with Andrew before. Like, he knows a lot more about actual hardware computers than I do. So sometimes people will just be like, "Oh, that's the IT guy. He knows everything about technology," and I really don't. So that is a misconception.
Saw some lightning.
Mountain
like-
lightning.
I'm like 80% sure my sunroof is closed.
How much percentage you said?
80.
Yeah.
That's
When
not
you
a
went
very
up to
good-
look, that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I looked and I couldn't really tell.
That'd probably mess up your car pretty bad.
Yeah. I think it is closed.
If only we can't pause this, right? Because it's an online game.
Right. Yeah, the lobby's live.
Right.
Well, I have to pee anyway, so maybe we could take.
Okay.
I didn't see a glare up from the lights, but the lights were lower.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you guys can keep going. I'll hear it when I'm editing.
Twice in a row he's left me now.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
He does not want to hear these
Yeah,
questions.
yeah. our next bigger question, deeper question would be, how do you define success? And I'll leave it up to you whether you want to do it in your specific industry or for your life or however you want to interpret it.
Please.
I'll talk when I want, actually.
Okay. I might.
But
leave.
thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
I don't know how I kind of see it is as far as like my own personal life, like, and I guess with my job as well, is that like if I have enough money to meet my needs and don't leave work being like, oh, or like go to work being like, oh, like all the time. Like if I don't regret going to work or dread going to work, like I think that's a very successful in that part. Because your job's a big part of your life, and if you dread it, that just is a terrible way to live. So as far as in the work concept, that's kind of how I would view success in a career.
They were closed.
Yeah. Nice.
Now you're really dirty.
Yeah.
I can't
Wet
even
and
tell
dirty.
that you're all wet.
Really dirty shirt. So if water is wet, is it dirty?
Depends what's in the water, I guess.
Now he's going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think it's true that like, yeah, you spend so much of your life working, and I mean, if you don't enjoy that, you're not going to enjoy a large portion of your life.
Yeah.
I think people are like, I work to, work hard, play hard. You work so that way you can like rest and like have a life outside of work. But the relationships you make there, the work that you do, like you have to enjoy it in part. It doesn't have to be your favorite thing in the world. Like,
Yeah.
easy things don't always make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little bit harder. It's like a little bit of learning, but like even if it's learning a new skill, like what a window is, then like, yeah, I don't
now
know.
I know.
Braden, anything to add to that
I
before
couldn't
you give
agree
your
more.
piece?
On what?
Just usually we usually add a little bit of something and
Yeah.
like have a little dialogue on what the answer was. So if you have anything to say about loving your job, or
Yeah.
you can, and then you can go into how do you define a success?
Yeah. Like work is not necessarily like we're not doing it for fun. That's not why we're doing it. So, there's been times I've not enjoyed what I'm doing, like whether it's the classes I'm in or just like I know what I'm gonna have to do at work today and it's gonna be not fun. So, yeah, you kind of have to have some perseverance.
Yeah, it's true. There's a balance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
He's just doing everything he can with water right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Um,
Yeah. He's gonna start boiling it on the stove, like all states of water,
Right.
freezing it
Freeze
as
it,
well.
yeah.
Yeah,
Freeze the boiling water.
yeah. Faster apparently. That's what they say.
Oh, really?
There's some effect. There's
Yeah.
some the
Correlation.
whatever effect.
Shock.
Yeah,
Mandela.
yeah.
There's some named effect that's
you see people like boil water, chuck it up on
Yeah.
a cold day, and it freezes before it hits the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
You know,
I know there's some named effect because in some trivia someone was like, what is the blank effect or the whatever Harrison effect, where is it either cold water boils faster or hot water boils faster? And the answer was by deduction cold water, because if it was hot water boils faster, they wouldn't have a named effect after it. It'd just be like,
yeah.
of course.
That's just common sense effect.
It's just right. Yeah.
That's
So a fun
interesting.
fact for your next trivia
That is interesting.
competition.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
seen a clip of Bill Nye. Then he's like, there's like a cold plate,
Oh,
cold-ish,
yeah,
and a
yeah.
hot plate, and
Which
then like
feels cooler.
the ice cube melts faster on the cool plate than it does on the hot plate.
Yeah.
The reverse effect of probably what we're talking about.
Yeah. But one feels colder to the touch and one feels warmer, like the opposite.
Yeah.
I forget what's going on there.
Yeah.
Probably in like
Yeah.
In DJing.
yeah.
Hmm. What would you say for success? How do you view it?
Yeah, I would say for a job, what is success? It's really hard to it is a very broad question. But one thing I've learned, like, in working is that you can be doing similar things. Like, you can be executing your job in a similar way between two different ways, and it could be very fulfilling or kind of like a drain on you. And a lot of people, which I've definitely found myself in this mode before, where like I'm working with the main objective of like pushing myself up and ahead, rather than working for the good of others to help, like, to help the people that we're trying to help, or to build a bigger and better system of processes or whatever, with my primary goal being to help the people advance the goal and not put my name on it. Because if you're working to make your name great, then you're working with ulterior motives where, like, well, I'm gonna like make sure I claim credit for everything, and I'm gonna just make my own thing, even though someone else's is already working, because I'm working for me, really. There's I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but there's a sermon from Timothy Keller, who I listen to in the gym every day. He was talking about this, somewhat about work, but also just like, if you're doing what you do in your life for the advancement of your name over the name of God, then you're really just serving yourself. So I would say, like, if your primary objective is to make your name great, then it can be so, like, there's a lot of pressure on you, and it's just like, work is a weight. I need to prove myself. This is how I'm going to get anything in the world, is by tearing through other people, even if it's in disguise and subtle or something. Like, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself and weight, versus if you're working to glorify God and to help others, then it's a joy to do those things, even if it's hard. And I really enjoy helping people, like, even outside of work. Like, if someone's moving, I'm there. So maybe that also helps, that I enjoy helping people.
That's an invitation for our listeners.
Oh,
that
no.
if you need help moving.
That guy
His
who
number
found,
is
that guy
everyone
who found
that
the
drives a
shirt.
truck, you don't drive a truck, but everyone
True.
that drives a truck is automatically offering themselves to help move other people.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
in a way, yeah.
Like Josh.
A pickup truck. I
Yeah,
thought you meant
yeah,
like okay. I thought you
Yeah,
meant like
if you're driving a U-Haul
pickup.
truck around, you're just asking for it.
Yeah, their phone numbers on the side of the truck
Yeah.
and everything.
Right. No, I think that's a good point. Rebuttal? Addition?
I think that's dumb. No. I mean, that's something I thought about before, too. Because I had a coworker for a bit who was very much, like, is trying to move up the ranks and, like, kind of, like, take people's credit away from things. And I was just like, oh. And I was like, I was always trying to find ways that, like, other people, like, no, like, I did this. It was, like, trying. And it was just, it was so tiring. And, like, then I, like, thought about it and, like, kind of was like, my life at work got so much simpler and peaceful and easier when I wasn't, like, thinking about, like, how do I make sure that I'm known for this thing that happened. And it's just, there's such a piece to it, that a piece as in, like, not a puzzle piece. There's such a piece to it that that you just can't get if you're just focused on yourself.
Yeah. I feel like it's dangerous, too, sometimes to be putting your name on everything, because, like, if you mess something up, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You
And I think also maybe sometimes, too, if you don't put your name on things, then, like something bad that happens, if you do mess something up, you might only be remembered for that, because, like, it gets found out that that's something you did bad.
You did put your name on the delivery receipt of the chain that we delivered to you.
Yeah.
And I did not know the answer, whether or not I got it or not.
Yeah.
However, sometimes they, whatever. But they, I'm thinking of an example of a time when I, like, put a dent in the one forklift like kind of thing because I messed something up, and I was like, "Yep." Every time I saw it, yep, that was me who did that. Like, yeah,
Signed it.
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, it happens.
Yeah,
But-
but it's good taking ownership of your faults as well. I feel
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
like as an employee and employer, employer, like I feel like you can trust and respect people more that are like willing to admit where they've been
Right.
at fault or where what their shortcomings are.
Mhm.
Like if you get some cocky person that thinks they can do everything
Mhm.
and it's like and is hiding all their mistakes, it's just like,
Yeah.
all right,
And also not willing to take criticism or
Yeah.
change.
yeah.
Right, which is the same thing of like, anytime there's a good thing, it's like I did this, and when there's a bad thing, you don't own up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Or
some-
try to shift blame.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Is
Mm.
like, oh well, just making excuses.
Mhm.
However, it is sometimes hard to like. Someone somewhere will have made a mistake, and I'll just be trying to describe what happened, and I'll be like, someone did this.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
sometimes it's not clear.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
throw anybody under the bus
And-
necessarily.
Well, I will say the one specific time I did the bad thing, one of the maintenance guys I was like talking to him about, and he was like, "You know what happened?" I was like, "Yeah, like this is what happened." He's like, "Man, I'd like to talk to who like actually did it." I was like, "Yeah, it was me."
That's good.
And he was like, "Oh, okay." And like asked me more questions. I was like, yeah. It was just funny.
I bet
That's
you would
funny.
like to talk to that guy.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
me
that
who
guy
did
doesn't
it.
want to talk to you.
Oh, how do you know that?
Maybe that was a test and you passed.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
you're the only
Yeah.
dog guy today.
Yeah, he probably knew.
That
it
did
was
sound
me,
a little bit
honestly.
like, oh, I wish I could talk to this guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He's like, yeah. He was like, I'd like to talk to him. Maybe you did it. And I was like, yeah, I did it.
You got me. All right.
Yeah.
My conscience.
Yeah. Well, like the way he asked the first question, I did not need to own up to it.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
he was just asking what
What
happened. But and like, yeah. Anywho.
Yeah. Which I think that also.
It's because Asher called him and he was on his phone. Bam.
Oh, call Derek. Oh, crap.
No, actually,
Call Trent.
yeah.
Trent.
I also didn't. I could tell that story. It's a funny story.
Yeah.
I was we go in through. There's stuff on the porch needs to get inside onto shelves sometimes. Bring something in, put it up on shelf. Through a garage door. Boss comes in, talking to me while I have my forks up on the shelf.
right.
Not supposed to do that. Me and boss are talking. Direct supervisor. His direct supervisor and also my supervisor come. Three of us talking for a couple of minutes. It's like right at the end of the day. Then they done talking. Me turn head this way, fork still up, not realize. Back up, go out the door because I was like right in line with it. Boom, top of forks hit garage door. Whole forklift goes like this.
Oh.
I think I'm going over something that I didn't see. So my
Just speed up.
my instinct is boom, immediately go back the other way, which was the exact perfect thing to do. I did it for the wrong reason, but it was the perfect thing to do. Vroom, poosh. Forklift straight up and down again. Do this right in front of my two direct supervisors. And I like stopped. I was like, oh, whoops. And I immediately put the forks down. And they were like, are you okay? I was like, yes. They were like, is the forklift okay? We all three of us inspect it. Yes. Okay. This was like at the end of the day. They're like, Braden, why don't you just go home? We'll clean this stuff up. Like, and we'll write this up as a near miss. My boss was like, I'll accept like 40% of this blame because like I'm really not supposed to be talking to you while you're on the forklift. I think he said like 25 or something. Anywho, yes. Then a separate maintenance guy came and was talking. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to find out about it. And like everything was fine. Like the garage door just had a little dent in it. The forklift load rest was just bent a little bit. So yeah, but they replaced that forklift shortly after I left. That's I think why they didn't really care that much because it was getting replaced anyways. and like it was obviously an accident, and like yeah, things happen. So
As you were describing that story and talking about your managers, co-managers, forklift guy,
yeah,
I was just thinking, I was like, man, I wonder who ate breakfast that morning.
Some of them did, I
I
bet.
was like, I need to know. Oh, man. I wish you started a little earlier. But anyways.
Just couldn't really get the full context.
I know.
Not the full
Oh.
effect.
it was just funny. It was
That is funny.
like directly in front of the two people that I
Yeah.
shouldn't be making
Yeah.
mistakes in front of.
Yep. Going from workplace catastrophic forklift incidents. What advice would you
Near
give?
misses.
Yeah,
Near misses.
near
That
misses.
wasn't an incident. That was a near miss.
Yeah.
Those are actually those are the two terms. It's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
you used incident.
That's funny. Incident, near miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could give advice to the people, and I think typically we make this more life advice than we
Mhm.
do produce manager advice. What advice would you give?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna need to think for a second.
Mm-hmm. Asher. No,
One thing I just thought of that we didn't talk about at all, and like I was talking to you before, like,
yeah.
and we've talked about this before as well. Brayden, I don't think I've ever talked to you about this.
Go
between
ahead.
Me and Joel. There's not that much between me and Joel that we actually have in common.
Yeah.
We're great friends, but like when we're like hanging out, we're like, so, like, what do we
wanna
do? Yeah. Like even like movies, like I like Star Wars, but like I don't know Star Wars like you know it, for example. But one thing that we both did do was we were back-to-back overnight directors at camp.
We were.
I totally forgot
Yeah.
about that.
True.
Mm.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
You paved the way for me.
Right. Yeah. And also the 20 before me.
Well,
Yeah. So
You paved the way for the 20 before you.
yeah.
He's trying to take credit for all the things he's done.
It was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking if you had advice for future overnight directors, but
oh, that's good.
Who knows if any
'Cause, you know,
future
it's another
overnight directors
avenue.
will watch
That's
this.
true. You know, like being an overnight director is really just
really-
symbol for life. You know, because
yeah, taking naps and watching TikTok.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like something that I heard before and stuck with me.
And the nurses there stink. No. Oh, wow.
Sorry, that was
Something was funny that I
references
missed
to
it.
no,
Yeah.
it
No
was
one's gonna
references to
understand any
previous
of that.
episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
I think something someone told me before and stuck with me is that it's just like don't pretend, like don't think, not even pretend, but like don't ever like let yourself think you're better than anyone else. Like whether it be someone super rich or someone who's like begging on the streets, like if you like view yourself as like on yourself, like you're not better than this person because you do these things, or this person's better than you because they were able to like figure out these things. Like you can be inspired by people and you can like take like notes of like, okay, this didn't work well for people, but like for like your identity, like if you at all compare your success to other people, like you're just going to be miserable. Like you're going to think you're less than you are, or vice versa, you're going to think you're so much better than you are. And like you just gotta, you can't be basing yourself off how other people's lives are going, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that was like in high school. I remember having these like very private thoughts of my own, being like, okay, I'm not the fastest guy here, which is, I just realized, is the most elementary school, like,
Yeah, yeah.
I am the fastest one. I was the third fastest, so
Yes.
shout out Ash and Mateo, who
Bronze
were the
is
first
cool.
and second.
Ash was
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Wow.
Ash and
That was an
Asher were in
insult
a
to you.
lot of the
Oh,
same
I've met
classes.
Mateo. He's cool.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
probably because you have two more letters in your name. It slows you down a little bit.
yeah, probably true. I should have been her
Just
or just he.
Or
Ah.
there goes again.
Sorry. But yeah, like in high school, like I'm doing all these different things, but like I don't have the best grades. I don't have like, I'm like, what am I the most of, or like, yeah, how am I unique? And I was like, well, I'm the fastest of the people who are in marching band and are also doing. It's like you can try all you want to be like,
Yeah.
this is who I am.
We have talked about before, a little bit of a sidetrack
Yeah.
from the point I think you're trying to make. But if you add enough modifiers, you are the best.
Oh, yeah.
At like
Sure.
of cluster.
You
of
could add
things.
even few if they're just specific enough.
Yeah.
Like I'm the fastest person who lives at my house right now. Done. We'll race right now.
Yeah. We're gonna put that in the.
We're not gonna race right now.
That'll be the bonus footage.
Oh.
What do you mean? What do you mean by fastest?
I mean the quickest.
What do you mean quickest? Like in what realm of life?
All.
Whoa! Wow! All right, typing race right now.
Oh,
Go
I'm
on.
down for a typing race.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. Physically, yes, you are the quickest. That is I can agree on. Yes. However, quickest to shop, quickest to
Oh my gosh, yeah.
quickest
You shop for shoes for 6 hours today. You just said it on the podcast.
Yeah, you're in and out in
Okay.
5 minutes.
quickest to network and make friends.
I don't know.
I wonder what
Shifting
scale
gears
that
right
would be on.
Yeah, that's very subjective,
Yeah.
Talia.
I just meant running. Yeah, no, I'm not the fastest to be a girl because I've never done that. So
True.
there you go.
Oh boy.
Yo, I am a person before I am a woman. I am a sibling before I am a sister.
Okay.
So you're rebutting my claim of being slower then?
What?
Why?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I was just saying never mind. This is the fastest person in our house is one modifier that makes me the top because it's so specific. That's all I was saying.
Maybe that's on my hierarchy from earlier. Maybe that's why you're top, like you're at the top, and I'm closer, lower, because you're faster. So they
It's ranked on speed.
they see me. Oh, that's Asher's sister. Asher's pretty fast. Must mean Talia's pretty fast. Oh, that's Talia's brother. She's pretty slow. Must mean that Asher's pretty slow. So we even each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're at recess, I might be thinking that. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Talia, you have the blondest hair in that house right now,
Yeah.
right? Is your dad's hair blonde?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say so. No.
Okay.
It was when he was like 4.
What hair? Sorry, Dad. I love you. As
Oh.
Yeah, his hair is just thinning, which
Yeah.
is mine
Wow.
is too.
He might be listening.
He will. He will be listening.
You gotta edit that.
This guy.
Oh.
No last names.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
try not to.
Anyway,
Did
Yeah,
we
you-
say yours earlier?
I
forget.
don't think I
we
caught
did.
it.
what about his nickname last name though?
Did we say? I think we said it.
I don't think
no,
we
I
said
don't
Joel
think we
Black.
said it.
Because I was
And
waiting for it. Because when we were talking about the other Joel, I was like,
Oh, did we say it when we talked
Also, I was
about
getting
Faith?
nervous 'cause
I
I was
thought
like,
we might have.
my hairline was not touching.
I don't know.
I'll catch it.
You're saying that right
I'm
into the
sweating a
mic.
little bit.
No, I'm seeing the scalp in there.
That's funny.
Anyway,
I do, yeah. I always do.
cut that
Oh.
part before.
I like listening. I like podcasts. That's why I have one.
There weren't enough out there. He had to make another one to listen to.
You ran out of material.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that, in high school, I was like, how can I self-assign a identity based on what I'm good at, etc. And eventually it's just I heard enough people saying that is not your identity. Your identity is who made you and who he believes you to be, and that is just like, oh, okay, I don't need to tear and claw my way to find meaning or purpose. It's just I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That is a great way. I think that covers a lot of things that people get upset about. Is a lot of that is in people's identity, and when you're putting it elsewhere on God, that helps with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure having you both on.
Wait, we missed one, right?
No, you missed one.
Oh,
You were running in the rain.
shoot.
We did not.
We did all three?
Yep.
All right.
Misconception, success, and advice.
Oh, right. Sorry. Sometimes I just forget what the 3 are, even though we've done it 15 times.
Yeah.
16 actually.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on.
What?
Any
What,
final thoughts?
You didn't want to show.
I did. Thank you for bringing it up. I wasn't gonna bring
wow.
it up because the time had passed, but thank
Yeah.
you so much. Okay, so
Just waiting.
yes, we went to Shady Maple Smorgasbord today for
Yeah.
lunch, and we went down to the gift shop afterwards, which I had never been to. I've been to Shady Maple a couple of times. If you live in Lancaster County, you should go at least once. I think it's worth it to go once.
The largest smorgasbord on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I
It's-
worked there for 5 years.
yeah, which
That's
I
reason
didn't
enough
realize
to
it was
go.
actually
Yeah.
5. That's kind of crazy. But anywho, their gift shop below it is huge and like pretty silly. There's a lot of like funny stuff. I took some pictures of things. I'll put them in here. But the coolest thing, I got this because it's awesome. I'm gonna pick it up now and show it to you, everybody.
He is currently picking up the item.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Could you see?
This is a actual film cell from The Lord of the Rings. Do we have a portable light? Do you have your phone? Can you shine it behind there? This is a portable film cell from portable film cell from The Lord of the Rings. It is it's the scene from the Council of Elrond where he says, oh, you can kind of see it on the wall a little bit. Where he says, one does not simply walk into Mordor. It was really cool. They had like a whole bunch of these out there. And I decided that I wanted like this one kind of. There was a display one that was different than this. And he like goes out, brings a couple more out, and then he hands me this one. And I'm like, that's literally the scene of him saying one does not simply walk into Mordor. I was like, getting that one. And I had a little 20% off coupon, so I used that. So, yeah, it was so cool. And I'm going to have that forever now. And I'm very excited. Because, I mean, you guys know I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings nerd. So, yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm going to show it to Talia now.
Braden told us, me and Joel, about that before we started, and it reminded me of another story that I would like to tell you and the audience as well.
Sure.
I was in a small group, and one person in the small group was like, I don't know how it came up, but Saquon Barkley came up. She went to Penn State or something, so we're like talking about Saquon, and she's like, I actually have an old ID card, student ID card of Saquon Barkley. We're like, what? No way, that's crazy. She's like, yeah, I worked Thon, and someone came up and was like, yeah, there's this ID card on the table, and it was like, it said Saquon Barkley on it. It has a picture, like Saquon Barkley, 17-18 was the school year. Whatever. Like, that's when he was there. So she was like, yeah, we're all going crazy. That's like, are you going to sell it? Or what? She's like, well, I'll bring it in tomorrow and you can all look at it. So she brings it in. We're all taking pictures with it. We're like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then someone else who wasn't there the week before to hear all of that was there and was like, yeah, that is a room key for the nearby hotel that they fashion in the style of celebrity ID cards of Penn State. And so we were all just like deflated, and we just took a photo shoot with this hotel key card.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever next time you see Andrew, ask for the picture of his Saquon card.
Yeah, and I will say, like, I don't what.
No, my immediate thought was like, they should like get it signed and
I
send it
know.
into PSA. Like, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, this is like for the Hilton.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I'm not 100% sure how much of Lord of the Rings was actually shot on film. I don't know if this is a thing from the original film reel. I know that's a thing that they've made, they make reels of the film. I also know that Lord of the Rings was kind of right on the cusp between where they started doing things like digitally and with like special effects and like more higher end CGI and CGI becoming main parts of movies. It's kind of like right before, like, pretty iconic movies from the time period that use a lot of CGI, and it's a big part of the movies, is like the first couple Harry Potter movies and like Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3. Like I think Jar Jar Binks. Like you don't see any of that kind of CGI in the Lord of the Rings movies. That's one of the people's main gripes with The Hobbit is that they started using a lot of CGI instead of the more practical effects that made the Lord of the Rings movies so iconic and like people feel like there's more art to that and more of a passion project. It was right in the like perfect time to still get like budgeted to do like practical effects, film, like actually cool filming processes and stuff like that, and like having budgets to do giant miniatures for Helm's Deep, and that's only going to be like a quick shot in the movie or whatever, but it just makes the authenticity of the movie so much more like palpable. And I personally believe that's why people love those movies so much, is because so much passion, time, effort, money went into like real art that was like, it was the peak of all of what had come up before that, combined like movie-wise, cinema-wise, combined with one of the greatest stories ever written by J.R.R. Tolkien, which has so much depth and life behind it, right before things started getting real weird in the movie industry. And, like, you know, you had a little bit of decline in value. So,
What year was that?
Approximately. Like, late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
I think Return of the King came out in 2001. Okay, cool.
Faith fact check
Faith
primarily
said
on
it was
film.
shot primarily on film. Yes. Which I'm pretty sure I knew that. Or, yes. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. That's what I thought. But
Nice.
what were you sorry.
I was trying to form a joke of, and then they started banning art from elementary schools.
Yeah.
And it's no more.
After some of them had breakfast.
Right.
Yeah. I know. We were trying to do it, you know, with real effects
Paper
and all
and-
the things.
yeah.
And
I could talk at length about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And then all the teachers were like, "You're going to the computer lab and learning how to animate instead."
yeah.
CGI.
And you're not eating breakfast.
Yeah. I just built this whole diorama for what? Come on.
Return of the King went 11 for 11 on Academy Awards.
Wow.
It was nominated for
You
11.
thought
and
this
won
podcast was
11.
over?
I want to say, Nolan said when he turned over and saw you, what was the thing?
Yeah.
Slowest turn back around.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say, I mean,
Sorry.
focus on the guest here. Any last words? Anything you're like, I'm dying to have this on a podcast. Hot take, different things. If not, that's okay.
So in Fellowship,
Lord of the Rings.
I'm just kidding.
As when Joel starts saying something, I actually have something I want to say on a podcast. I'm never going to be on a podcast again. Oh,
Yeah, but the
man.
effects are super cool, guys.
The perfect segue thing last time was killing me.
Yeah.
Like, and there's the perfect segue into the thing. Actually, let's do this.
No.
It is true. Sometimes you gotta strike while the iron's hot. You know, otherwise you're gonna forget it.
Yeah.
Joel, John,
That's so quick. Brandon, what about that thing? My only thing I have to say is, because I'm curious what your guys' opinion is. Let me just double check. Would you say your favorite fruit is an apple?
Oh yeah. This is my hot take.
The best apple is not my favorite fruit. Of the top experiences of each fruit. Meaning
We've
the
had this
best
discussion
apple.
before.
The best apple you have.
Well, I think the three of us have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Not
thought
on the
another thing.
podcast. No.
The best apple experience, I don't think, is as good of a fruit experience as you can possibly have.
Like how if you're tiering.
Talia
Like
just
the best
said fruit experience.
So you're saying that apple's the top for you, just like on average.
I don't. Is it? No, it's not my top fruit on average. I think maybe raspberry, blueberry, average blueberry. I like apples. It's not my top fruit on the top end or the average.
I feel like I had a debate with you about something. I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Well, I remember
Man.
one discussion we had was if you had to pair the actual fruit taste with the artificial fruit taste. So
yeah.
they're just working as a team. It's not that you're putting
Yeah.
the flavors together. They're working as a team. What fruit is the best? I
Yeah.
think, well, I'm not going to put mine out there, but for example, like banana has a weird artificial taste and then has a pretty subdued normal taste. So like, I don't know where you score
And like
that, but
strawberry has a very
artificial taste.
Artificial
We're not
taste,
even going
but-
to talk about the Cavendish bananas. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the what?
Bananas are going extinct.
Oh,
One
yeah.
breed of banana. Anyways.
yeah.
Pour one
Produce
out.
guy over here.
Well, I'm not going to say what mine is because I'm
We
curious.
have talked about
yeah,
this.
we've had this conversation.
Yeah.
Your question
And
was
so,
if
like-
my favorite fruit is an apple?
So,
We've talked about this for a long
so
time.
if you think about the apple in Lord of the Rings, when, so
Now you're
think of
talking
artificial. Like what he's saying is pair the actual taste and the artificial taste.
Yeah.
So like
They're a
banana, you have
team.
artificial and the actual taste. Out of the
Oh.
pairings, which fruit is the best?
So
now
not-
taking into account both of them.
Yeah,
both
wow.
the
You're
artificial
You're not
and
mixing the
the
tastes. They're
No.
just working on a
They're
team
working
together.
together.
I'm going to be honest, that limits a lot of things.
Oh.
Yeah.
A
There's-
lot of fruits don't have artificial.
Yeah.
Name
like one of my
Like
favorite
what?
fruits of all time is pomegranate. Like,
Yeah, I think you can get
you,
artificial
you get a
something.
Jolly Rancher pomegranate.
Fruit guy right here.
Yeah.
I should have known. I should have reached out to you, man. I should have known. Do you see the scab on my knee?
I do.
It's from artificial
So I was
pomegranates.
carrying 6 cases of pomegranates.
Yeah.
And my pretty much my boss put a whole box of apples in front of me, not knowing I was walking, and I tumbled 6 cases of pomegranates, and like probably 8 pomegranates flying up in the air.
Wow.
And yeah, we sold them for like 2 for $1, and they're kind of expensive. I should have.
Yeah, they're so
I'm
expensive.
sorry, man.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Next time
And they were
I
probably
fall.
high quality, just a little dinged
Yeah.
up.
Just a little dinged up. Yeah.
As if I care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like you're limiting my.
There's artificial pomegranate, ain't there? Like pomegranate juice.
There is, but I don't have
I
experience
feel like
with
it's
it.
more natural flavors
Mm.
if I have
As
anything like pomegranate.
Well, surely you like
flavored.
other stuff than pomegranate.
Whoa, whoa,
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, surely.
Yo, I got palm of granite juice today for my party on Friday that
Boom.
almost none of you are coming to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joel, are you coming?
I'm working.
Oh, facts.
Unfortunately,
That's okay. We'll drink our pomegranate juice and we'll think of you.
I'll sell pomegranates and I'll think about you.
Okay, good.
Lot
Sell 22 of them.
pomegranate-themed Thinking here.
Yeah. I don't know. First one that comes to mind is grape.
Great.
Grapes are good. I
Mm.
think they're underrated. On my tier list, I think accessibility and ease of eating is a big
Oh,
factor.
Mm.
That's
That's
why
true.
I put banana in S tier.
Mm.
Am I the biggest banana lover of all time? No, but I can carry them in a backpack anywhere. They're great with peanut butter, like super yummy.
You don't need to really store them in cold or anything.
Charlie said peanut butter. I love the commentary.
They're cheap.
Yeah.
Grapes are similar because like they all got their own wrapper. They come in clusters. They're great to carry around. Great snack. Very sweet. And like grape soda. Like if I'm gonna go to something, I'm not going orange soda. I'm not going whatever. Like I
Really?
like grape flavored things.
I would say the opposite of that. Like I love grapes.
Yeah.
They were and have been always one of my favorite fruits.
Yeah.
Cannot stand any like I shouldn't say it. It's not that deep. Like I just don't love
Cannot
a
stand.
lot
Wait.
of
Watermelon.
artificial grape.
I like watermelon.
yeah.
Never mind.
I don't love a lot of artificial grape. I think it's bad. And I would go for an orange soda over a grape soda.
Okay.
But my answer is strawberry, like by a mile. I love strawberries and like I like artificial strawberry a lot of the time. But yeah, Well, watermelons are good too.
Yeah, I think I actually am gonna go watermelon. Thinking on it again.
That's a good option. I would go with that if I liked watermelon. I really like watermelon artificial taste, but I'm just not a melon man.
Really?
Yeah. Any melon, right?
Like the
Yeah.
a real watermelon. You don't like a real watermelon.
Correct. Yeah. Or
You a
cantaloupe.
fruit ban or a root ban? Office.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
Keep going.
So what would be yours then?
I think I would go raspberry.
Mm.
Real raspberries, I'm eating
Mm.
all the time. If I had access to them, if I had purchased them.
Yeah.
So good. Artificial raspberry, they're so good that they make a blue version just for fun. And those are kind of the best artificial
I've
flavor.
heard.
honestly.
I've heard from somebody that like worked in. It was an interview that I saw, like in like food development and stuff like that. They're like, "What in the world is blue raspberry flavor?"
Yeah.
And they say their best guess, because it's like patented and stuff, is that it's a mix of grape and raspberry.
Mm. I thought they just like created a synthetic flavor out of whatever, and
called
then
it
they
blue
just like
raspberry.
blue raspberry. But yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, this flavor's gonna come from somewhere.
Yeah,
But anyways.
It's kind of crazy to think about. You can just create a flavor.
yeah.
My hot fruit take is that apples are like,
Thank you.
yes.
What was my position that apples are
So,
amazing?
Now that you open
Yeah.
that doorway, that I'm not alone. I think apples are in the like the bottom quarter, at least the bottom
Okay, yeah,
half.
that's
of
that
fruits.
I
That's
agree
what it
with.
was.
That's what I disagree with.
Because I think at least there's maybe only like there's probably like only like 3 fruits that are worse than freaking apples.
And it's, and it's pears.
I want to take a time out. Real
Pears
quick.
are grainy apples.
I got to take a half time out here real quick. And no. To say
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
halftime out for that.
you will get this interaction a lot in an Asher and Joel hangout. Well, they will heavily disagree about something and talk about it for a while. But just the
greatest thing-
get a heated discussion, and like yes,
The greatest thing about their friendship is that they have nothing
yeah,
in common.
opposites attract. Yeah.
Oh.
and they still love each other after the conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. When it's
Yeah,
not
we'll
over.
see. It's
Yeah.
We'll see after this.
see what
one.
happens.
So go ahead, Asher.
Yeah.
Apples.
Apples are, I would say, at least top half. Top half on, first of all, like the best apple experience is good compared to other fruit top
Yeah.
experiences.
what?
Apple half, like average experience, is not too far off the best experience. There are some bad apples, such as Red Delicious is.
Bad apples is funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are bad apples, and you're saying that they're all bad apples?
I'm saying is there's at least a quarter of the apples that are just not good.
A quarter.
A quarter. I mean I didn't do the math, but I'd say about a quarter of the apples that exist
Okay.
are terrible, and are just like only old people eat them, or they're used for applesauce.
Name names.
Mary Lou.
No, I mean,
Edith.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's crazy you guys are lumping apples
Yeah.
together. Like I'm saying, Honeycrisp apple is A tier.
yeah.
It's A tier,
This
Joel.
guy's a hater.
Okay, but like Red Delicious apple, that's
Trash.
D tier.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Like what's the other apples?
Yellow.
Yellow
Yeah.
Delicious suck.
Yeah, Granny Smith, C tier,
I've
D
grown
tier.
A,
Like
I've
it's
grown
bad.
a taste for them. Okay. But yeah.
The skin is so thick.
There's like 3. Okay.
Macintosh.
Okay. So
Bad.
let's say a Honeycrisp apple.
Honeycrisp is the only one. Yes.
Name things that are worse than a Honeycrisp apple.
Uh,
Fruits.
Watermelon. I don't like
Balls.
watermelon.
Well,
Papaya.
Okay, valid.
to add something to this, I
Yeah.
feel like socially, apples are put
Oh,
way
yeah.
up there.
Big.
Like,
I mean,
feel like
Big
in-
Apple has a lot of pull.
Yes, in society, like apples are up there, S tier,
Yeah.
and I hear us this side of the room saying they should not be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
the
for
majority of the
Honeycrisp
side.
apples. I think Honeycrisp apples can hang with the
Now-
best of most fruits.
Oh yeah. Now they're not
Ooh.
tippity
The-
top of the tip
no,
top.
no.
I disagree with that.
You're saying the Honeycrisp
A
apple
tier.
is
It's
on
not
the
S
same
tier, it's
level
A
as
tier.
like
Yeah.
a delicious peach.
Or mango.
A juicy, delicious
No,
peach.
mango's
Or a
in
mango.
S tier.
mango.
We're not even talking about.
Yeah, mango's easy.
That's the
All right, what
highest
about a
tier.
peach? What about a peach? What tier would that be?
These girls don't know how tiers work. S tier's got to be so low. Sorry, these women.
right. That's like 3/4 of the way through the alphabet. Come on.
Okay, for example, let's do a little case study here. Where do you put grapes as compared to apples? Same
Above
comparison.
apples, definitely.
way high.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you consider though the condition that grapes are? Because there's one like day or two of peak grapes
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they're
You are
fresh.
getting the wrong
That's
grapes.
wrong, that's
you are
wrong.
getting the wrong grapes.
I disagree. I disagree. I
Only
disagree.
me being like, have you ever got Honeycrisp that's wrinkly and it only lasts for a day?
You're talking about raisins.
How dare you?
Raisins suck.
Raisins are okay if they're in a trail mix.
Craisins are good.
I like prunes way more than raisins.
Give me the
personally.
craze. I'll leave the raisins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think biting into an apple is like biting into a ball of styrofoam. Every apple is worse than every other fruit that's
Yeah,
out
but
there.
you've always wanted to chew a packing peanut, and we know it.
No, I haven't.
It's a good texture.
No, I haven't.
It's true.
Yeah.
The sound and feel of styrofoam makes my skin.
Yeah,
crawl
I don't
and
enjoy
my
the
back
thought
hair
of
stand
yeah.
up
Eating
on
apples.
end. Says the guy who eats apples.
I do eat apples because I enjoy them.
All right, how about this?
I do.
Nolan, what about an amazing... Oh, no, you don't really like... Well, do you like oranges?
I do.
Like a really good orange. You're saying a really good Honeycrisp beats a really good orange.
I think it's from something I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
I think because I think if you're doing the very best orange I've ever had, the very best Honeycrisp apple I've ever had.
Whoa.
Oh,
I think
that was crazy.
I'm going
lesson.
to choose orange is better.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if I'm going like the average
Average.
orange or the average Honeycrisp apple, I'm putting Honeycrisp apple just
Bro,
above.
we got the actual peanut gallery over there. That's crazy.
Well,
We
somebody
literally
get that.
have peanuts.
Somebody move the
Yeah. No,
Let's take a
Asher, take a picture of that. We'll put that in right there.
man.
Send that to me.
Boom.
So far we've had oranges are better, peaches
Yeah.
are better.
Mango's better.
I'm not
Mango's
saying they're the
better.
best. I'm
Banana's
not saying they're
Grapes
the best
are
fruit.
better.
I'm not saying they're
Okay.
best. No,
They're very
grape.
consistent, and I think that's why they have a market.
But now also, yeah, going across all species too.
Name
They get
things.
brought down.
Asher, I want to know how many fruits you think are worse than apples.
Yeah.
I think overall grapes are worse than apples because the majority of the time I'm eating grapes that are past their prime.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
It's also
Go
crazy
for
to
it.
include all grapes. There's green, there's red, there's purple, black, green.
I'd be red all the colors.
But there's sour grapes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't really listen. Do you like apples the most? Is what you're trying to say, except grapes?
No,
Oh, you're saying that you don't like apples
I like apples.
because
You can go back to not listening.
no, because I was gonna say, bro, listen. You are a smart man, so apples make sense.
Yeah, it's
Also, we were raised by teachers, so we kind of have like this Apple energy
We
about
talked
us.
about this on the Caleb episode.
Yeah.
You also like Apple electronics.
Why is apples associated with
True.
teachers?
You give an apple a teacher.
Big Apple.
And they're
Yeah.
behind
Our
it
kids
all.
won't be educated.
An apple
Also,
a
it
day
keeps
keeps
the doctor
teachers
away. Yeah. Oh man.
An apple away keeps the doctor away.
A day.
So can I just
and
say
the teachers at play.
At bay.
All day.
Preacher. So I can just say, can you say that you were just eating the wrong grapes?
No,
that would
I'm
be
eating
me.
the right grapes that are past their prime.
Yeah. And you don't even really like grapes, and you like those.
I
Yeah.
like grapes. I like grapes.
So
they're within
that's
their
like me
prime.
being like, oh, I get Honeycrisp apples that are all bruised and are like, oh, that's cold. I love
It is
that.
cold.
That's like me getting some Honeycrisp apples that are small and like too young to be picked, and being like, every time I eat Honeycrisp apples, they're just not very good.
I'm saying their window is small, and I'm taking that into consideration.
At least 2 weeks if you get the right one.
2
At
weeks of
least.
prime. I'm saying
Least.
edible, sure,
Dude.
but prime.
Prime,
Dude,
yes.
my parents, we always get like grapes, strain them in the strainer, and
Yep.
then just leave them in the strainer, put them in the fridge.
Mhm.
Good for weeks, and yummy. Quick, open the fridge, pop a couple in the mouth.
You don't get
Move
the
on with your day.
you don't get the bitter aftertaste of the tannins or whatever it is.
I don't know. I like grapes. Maybe I like the bitter aftertaste.
I think we have to move on from grapes, and I'm just curious
Okay.
any other
Yeah,
fruits
yeah.
that are below.
Apple.
melons.
I feel like we can safely put honeydew
I like honeydew.
Yeah,
like
I'm not a huge fan.
below.
Oh, no, Joel loves
Oh, he
honeydew.
does
Wait,
love
go
honeydew.
off about honeydew, Joel.
There's I did not used to like honeydew, but there's this brand called King of the West that's around for 4 months.
Oh.
Oh, I'm telling you what. Anytime I know someone who hasn't had King of the West,
I'm telling you what.
I'll buy one and give you guys some.
I'll tell you what
had
for.
it. I've
I'll
never
tell
had
you what for. Give me the King of the West.
Every year he tells me he's never had it.
I've never had it. I will say, because it's like when you get a fruit platter, like, you know,
Yeah.
from Giant, wherever, they are just
What's the last
stuffing it
one?
with the crappiest fruit.
Oh,
They're putting
100%.
strawberries on top.
It's
They're
probably
putting
how they're
blueberries
selling
on
most
top,
of
and
it.
it's just honeydew
Do
and
at the
cantaloupe.
bottom.
Yeah.
Come on.
It
And
is
it's like
valid.
not the ripe ones.
I will say honeydew is below apples because it's a very
Thank you.
small
Yeah.
margin.
Yeah.
Not prunes. I actually really enjoy prunes. I mean plums. Plums are worse
I
than
will say I
apples.
don't
plums
love
are good.
honeydew, and I like it better than apples.
Really?
My man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
got
I'll give
more
you
to
that
say.
check later.
Yeah.
Okay, Asher
Hey.
loves prunes. My mom and I went to Costco today, and she was like, "Oh, these are for Asher," and they were dried plums.
Yeah, which is
Nice.
prunes. They're prunes. Yeah.
No, prunes are pretty good. Asher has good taste. Prunes are pretty good. It's okay. It's all right that you like prunes. It's all right. It's okay.
All right.
it's
Yeah.
like, you're going to have good bowel
Yeah.
movements, you know.
I move.
Yeah, you're ready to be old.
Yeah. I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm already eating prunes every day.
Yeah.
You enjoy what?
Prunes.
Oh.
Eating prunes. Are you done accosting me of my fruit tastes?
I mean, I know you're wrong, but hey,
This is
At
the
the end of the
point where we
day-
get to where we agree to disagree.
yeah, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, hey, it doesn't matter.
Now kiss. Just kidding.
So
What's
you're
Not
right
kissing
there?
this apple lover.
No.
You're saying the most under or overrated fruit is apple.
Overrated.
I think I can
now,
agree with
I
that
mean, with the
statement.
publicity it gets,
Yeah.
it's hard for
Yeah.
it to even live up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think the most underrated fruit is? We could go around. I have an answer.
Go.
Very
Pomegranate.
American fruit, though.
Go.
No.
Oh.
What's your
Grapefruit.
Yes.
Wow.
is
I would
so
agree.
good.
I would agree.
Oh, it was
Grapefruit
underrated.
juice is so good.
Most-
Oh my goodness.
Talia said you're a freak.
I feel like I don't even need
Um,
to think of any. That's such a valid one.
I've never even heard
Face
of
said
that.
canary melon.
That's a bird.
I've
Joel,
actually
what's a
never
canary
had one.
melon?
It's kind of a mix between honeydew and a cantaloupe, kind of.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not a melon man.
I don't know. I think every like fruit that I really like is properly rated. I
Mm.
don't know that I have like one that's underrated. Maybe watermelon. I feel like doesn't get enough like.
I feel like most people love it.
Yeah.
Love watermelon.
Yeah. So like I feel like that's properly rated.
Yeah, we grow it here, so
Yeah.
we get good watermelon.
Yeah.
That was all I had to say. I love grapefruits. It gets no respect.
Yeah, it is a sleeper.
Mm. Did you guys have anything that stood out
What?
as underrated?
I'd have to think about that because what I was about to say was that this is a funny story. When I was like 5 or something,
Oh,
I just
yeah,
wanted
prove it.
I just wanted grape juice as a 5-year-old or something, or just learning words. Mom, I want grape juice, but I wasn't saying grape juice. I was saying grapefruit juice because somewhere I must have heard grapefruit and I was like, oh, that is
Yeah.
what
It's a
grapes
fruit,
are.
yeah.
Give me grapefruit juice. So she would get me grapefruit juice every time and be like, Mom, what is this? She's like, it's grapefruit juice.
That's
why
what
do you
you're
want,
asking for.
Also, why do you want grapefruit juice? I just
Yeah.
kept asking for
Yeah,
it.
it's a crazy thing for
Yeah.
what you said, a 6-year-old.
If
Yeah.
it's something, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It is
Young
something
guy.
you grow into. I didn't
Young
like it
fellow.
as a kid.
Mhm.
You know,
Grapefruit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it's
got,
got
like-
acidic.
yeah,
It's
Almost.
tough though because you can get a real bad one,
yeah.
which can. But
Worst low end, worst fruit. Which
Worst,
fruit at
worst.
its worst is the worst?
Oh.
I would almost say banana because I hate a mushy
Oh.
banana.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
I can't stand. I
Yeah.
like
but
my
that's
bananas
you're
firm.
kind of counting the window being small. It's
Maybe-
just more rotted.
Oh, I think you said the worst of the worst.
Yes.
fruit.
No. Yes.
So a bad
You're-
banana.
Yeah. Well, I say an apple that's been sitting for 10 years.
But like people still eat.
It's true.
Real ripe bananas.
Anything sitting for 10 years is terrible. It's
Yeah.
all the same. It's gonna be it's all gonna be
Mush.
compost at that point.
Yeah.
I would say
So which is the worst compost? I guess. Probably any of the citrus because you can't use that to fertilize some soils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like anything that when I touch it, it like goes in and then gets stuff on my thumb. Like I pick up this fruit and thinking that it's gonna be good. Then I find that one of my fingers has gone into the fruit because it's bad.
Yeah.
And now I have that fruit on my finger. And I have to like get it off immediately or I'll explode.
And that is a big disappointment because you're like, oh, this is thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
So I think like peaches and plums do that.
Yeah.
And like apples do that. I don't usually pick up a lot of apples because, I mean, you've all heard my thoughts on apples. But yeah, perhaps oranges.
Hey.
Whoa, did you look something up? You're not allowed
No. Oh, I'm not part of the podcast. Hey, Titi me
All right, go ahead.
pregunto si tengo mucha naranja. Mucha naranja. O tengo una mañana otra, pero no hay naranja. I'm trying to say bad.
Orange.
Wait.
Something about tomorrow having a
Bad bunny.
orange?
What starts with a B that's a fruit?
Banana.
Oh, no, I said it wrong. Yeah, bad orange. I was going to say bad banana, like bad bunny. Do you
Go
get it?
on.
Yeah.
You're saying bananas are bad?
No, it's just you said bad banana and then I thought bad bunny. So I was trying to sing a Bad Bunny song that had bananas in it, but I mixed it up with oranges. I need to get off. I'm done.
Did you finish your homework?
No, but I wrote a really long email, so.
So
enough.
that counts.
Good enough.
This is the reasons I didn't do
Yeah,
my homework.
It'll
'cause I
didn't
distract,
want to.
it'll distract the teacher.
They're
These
like,
cool
"That's
guys
all
were
good."
doing a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm really chill with my professor, and this is my feminist professor. So I told her
I was feeling extra feminine today, so
no.
I didn't do my homework.
I told her I'm listening to my male friends make a podcast, and I just want to see how she reacts to that. So, yeah.
That's just a step.
Let us know.
Okay.
All right.
Email their email
Yes.
with their
Oh.
response.
I guess I'll put it on screen when
Yeah.
that comes. But
Sure.
yeah.
Wow. This has been a
Wow.
long
yeah,
one.
this was a long one.
One of the
Yeah.
longer
And
ones.
for the last 30 minutes was talking about fruit. So
Yeah. I mean, when you got Fruit Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly, that was like I think the best part of the
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
thing.
for
So,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most entertaining at least. But yeah, just thanks again for coming on. We really appreciate you guys doing this. It was like a little last minute, like we planned it on Monday and now it's Wednesday. So I didn't like, yeah, it's cool that like we can get Joel because I feel like sometimes during the week you don't get a lot of Joel. So
You had my motorcycle, so you might as well have
it's true. That is something else that I won't talk about
No.
at length. But Joel let me borrow his motorcycle today and I rode it around for hours and it was just phenomenal. So yeah, which was referenced in the Seattle episode. I talked about the motorcycle
Yeah.
borrowing it from Joel. Yeah, true. Episode something of season 1. So
Truman episode 17? I don't know.
yeah,
you were in a
something
park.
like
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, get our hands in here. Whoa, yeah, Talia. Okay. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. Shoot, what is it?
Do your laundry.
Do your laundry.
Do your
All right,
laundry.
do it again. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Do your laundry.
And
And happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday. If your birthday out there, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Okay. All right.